Alrighty. Is this working? I hope this works because this is going to be the last attempt I probably tried tonight at getting this working. Man. I think we're up. It's over 15 seconds right now. Latency. Okay, we're not dropping frames. Chat's working. We're logged in. We're at literally 3 viewers. I mean, that's expected. everybody disconnected. I've been working on this for the last I don't know, probably a half hour. I don't know when the actual stream went off. That was super disappointing, actually. I'm like very sad about this. I should probably let people know that the stream is back on. Yeah. That's probably why there's 5 people. Alrighty. I feel bad pinging people twice in one day. But I guess we do what we have to do. Sorry, guys. I apologize. It won't be an everything ping. We'll do an at here ping just because... I don't know. Oh, I'm pretty sure that those unlisted videos probably got posted to other social medias and stuff. But it's been a hell of a day, and this is not what I was hoping for. Anyway, yeah, round 2, guys. We're back. We're going to at least try to get this last hour of the stream working. The first hour was basically just technical difficulties. I pretty much lowered all of my settings to as low as you can go. I restarted my laptop, restarted the routers, restarted everything. Cleared out as much RAM as possible. And I don't even know what we're outputting at. We're probably outputting at like super grainy. But I sound very done. Alright. We're going to get back into this once we get the... once we start going for the rush, we're going to get back into it. Yes, I was a little bit done, but all right. Stream looks okay. All right. Sorry to all the people for the double ping on the server. My Twitter account probably posted that other really crappy technical difficulties for 40 minutes video. We're probably going to delete that. At the very least, it's going to be unlisted. Probably going to get deleted later, though. And so don't worry about that. What happened in the first whatever was that basically I had a lot of technical difficulties. I did a few matches that I won, but not very important. And then we did have a couple donos. I think we had 2 donations. So definitely thank you to those guys again. Definitely don't want to let them like kind of get lost in all of this technical difficulties I was having. The idea for today is that we're going to have an Admiral of the Navy rush like always, but for the guilds, we were going to have it be kind of special and get elite roles for everyone who gets Admiral of the Navy. I saw a lot of people posting their Admiral of the Navies. I'll go take care of that after the stream once we get all of this settled. And the person who at the end of this stream, or, you know, is going to get a Vice Admiral, the highest ranked player in my guild. And the person at the highest ranked player in my guild at the end of the season, which is at the end of Sunday, is also going to get Vice Admiral. So we're going to have 2 of them. If it's the same person, then it'll default to the next highest person, basically. So we're going to have 2 Admiral of the Navies, as many elite people as possible. If you're not in the guild, that's fine. You can apply to be in the waitlist. I have guilds in every server. And if you don't want to be in our guild, that's fine. You can still rush with us. I know a lot of you already did your rush. I get it. Like, it makes sense. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Technical difficulties. You can give it to Nelson already, LOL. I gotta see if I can beat Nelson. But let's go into our exercises. I don't even know. I think I should be able to get Admiral of the Navy here. Nelson and Duchy for the Vice. That's very likely. Continues with the luck here. We didn't even get. This is probably gonna be a +9, so that's fun. Okay, Sandy server is in 2 days. There are other guilds with no wait lists. Yeah, G-Man, I yeah, I know. Shining Bulbasaur. You got elite? Congratulations. I'm super happy. I'll probably actually give you guys the rolls in here. Oh gosh. It's one of those days, isn't it? No, there we go. There's a +10. And I think I'm out of refreshes. Whew. Alrighty. Dono hype. Well, you know, I gotta show you guys respect for the dono. I definitely do appreciate it. So that, you know, we are back. We're up to 30 people now, so still ways to go to get back to where we were before we dropped. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure if. Have I tried Nox Simulator? Yes, that's actually the first emulator I used. So I did use that one. I got rid of it because there were some issues with kind of potentially unwanted programs that were packaged with it, as well as some security concerns. So I went to BlueStacks. I mean, Nox is a good emulator, but it's like BlueStacks is also a really good emulator for gaming. And so it's like, between the 2 of them, why take the security risks? That's why I choose BlueStacks, really. And why I'm part of their affiliate program, and why I have links in the descriptions for y'all if you want to download it, which, you know, obviously does give a kickback back to this channel. All right, we are out of refreshes. Look at that. Whee! All right, not even. Yeah, this is fun. Azure Lane Official is a good place to search for guilds. I feel like it's the same guilds spamming their Discord servers over and over again. Like, I feel like it's the same, like, 10 guilds that every day just have, like, a bot, or maybe they just log in every day and just, like, post the same, like, the same copy pasta of, like, join our guild, we love everybody. I don't know. I don't really check out AOL all that often. So, is that all oathed? Was that team all oathed? Sorry, I'm going through this because there's no, like, refreshes, and we're just trying to. All oathed. Okay. I mean, this is not a very good team, but it's whatever. That is also true. A lot of them are elitist guilds that have 50 plus people on the wait list. I mean, we had 50 plus people on the wait list at one point. I don't know if we. Yes, our guild loves everybody. I don't know if Kari believes that. But okay. Alright, we're up over 40. We're slowly climbing back. The YouTube algorithm is probably like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I rushed way harder than I needed to. Gave up 5 points. I could have easily waited. I mean, I'm rushing harder than I needed to. I should be waiting right now, but I want to Yeah, I should be waiting. I mean, I guess, you know, it's fun to rush with you guys, do attempts with you guys. I don't actually know who Q Co is. Just send application to the guild. Are you advertising your own guild? I got accepted in the guild as level 10, and some people haven't been active for over 80 days. I'm just a recruit, and I play every day. Should I stay in it? Well, that depends. I mean, right now, the only reason to be in a guild is to, like, hang out on a Discord server, basically. So, if you guys have some people that you're friends with there and you want to hang out with them, yeah, stay in it. But there's no it's not like a level 10 guild gives you any benefits, doesn't give you any stats. There's no content to do with guilds right now. Now, we do know Guilds 2.0 is coming. We know there's going to be some content there. We think there's going to be actual benefits now to being in a guild. So at that point, it probably will matter if you have active players. Now, level 10 is already nice. So if it's like you have a few inactive players, probably not an issue. If it's a guild that is level 10 and they really want to try, then there's a potential that when that update comes out, that they'll kick the inactives and open up some space for new active people. You're worried that it'll become a problem after the update. It could be. I mean, I don't know what guilds you're in. I have no experience. Yeah, I think that's, I guess, one of the things is, like, if your guild leader goes inactive, it's kind of a weird situation, because it's like, oh, well, I don't know. Like, I don't know how much vice admirals can really do. Not really anything. So, yeah, I mean, you can always look for other guilds. There's, like they said, there's a bunch of guilds that are advertising. If you do find a guild you like, then you can always leave. Like, you don't have to leave right now. You could always leave in a little bit. You wish they would give up GM. Well, yeah, I guess if they're inactive or they're seldomly active, it might make sense. But, you know, if you, like, started your own baby guild and whatnot, you know, some people don't like to relinquish that. I joined your Sandy Guild server in the meantime. All right, well, that's fine. So, yeah, if it ends up being a problem, you can always... oh, my gosh, +8. Woo, look at that pretty. Look at that. That's so pretty. Oh, Vices can accept applications. Okay, that's nice. All right, we got our Admiral of the Navy. Yeah, let's push. Why not? Let's push. Yeah, that +8. Those are nice, aren't they? I'm gonna lose basically a full exercise here. I've been getting +9s since the 7th attempt, and then that was a +8, and then most of these after this are gonna be +8. So I am literally going to be, by rushing this, the equivalent of losing an exercise. But we got our Admiral of the Navy. We're gonna see how high we can go. I kind of want to fight against, like, Nelson. I hope we get paired against Nelson. Okay, Clefairy, you're in chat, right? You were earlier. I don't know. I don't know how many people came back. We didn't have a great number of people that came back. This is gonna be... Maybe it is just Fridays. I had... My last stream on Friday was kind of a... Oh, that is you. Oh. I get confused. Alright, let's look at your fleet. That's a good back row, especially when we get that Warspite rerun. I know they're doing a rerun in the Japanese server as we speak for the Warspite event. So I would imagine that we'd get it soon. This should be fun. You get to see how your defense fleet is working, I guess. I think I put in my full... Yeah, I've been just using my full power fleet. I've not been really playing. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's something I've learned as being a gamer over the years. If you're, like, joining a game with other people, you gotta figure out what server you guys are on. So that you guys can all, like, join. You're in the Washington Guild now, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Front row has gone. Warspite's skill before retrofit is like not that good. Hey, you're prepared. You're more prepared than me. Alright, we'll see. Can we back to back proc those that Enterprise? And Warspite's got to take out this Yuki. Although no, because yeah, this is. I was gonna say Hero hadn't procced yet, so we had it. I probably could have told him whatever server I was on, but I guess I forgot. I didn't understand the differences between servers when I started playing last year. That's fair. I mean, like, that's fair. Warspite Vanilla kind of low output. I agree. But he's prepared. All right, we're already at rank number 1, and I guess we could go beat up on Clefairy again, or Bulbasaur. Pick your Pokemon. Why not? Why not? I'm gonna do one more battle. That means anyone who's got me matched up is just gonna get free points. You're welcome. I don't know who's paired up against me, but Lucky E2OP. I don't know about that. Oof. Good job, AI, running into all those torpedoes. Good job. You love Pokemon. I'm starting to get that. Imagine being able to beat your fleet. I'm pretty sure Nelson can. There's a couple other people that can eat my fleet pretty good. Eat torpedoes. Yeah. My fleet AI, whoever's driving my ships, not a good job. Not doing a good job. They're doing about as good a job as I did on my first stream tonight. Which is, needless to say, very bad. Dutchy, you can beat anything? That's good. Good to hear. Yeah. Slim. Could have paid off. Could have paid off. That's okay. You got your Admiral of the Navy, right? So we're gonna get you the elite. We're gonna go do that afterward. After we check out some stuff. Oh wow, this match is going a lot closer. Your Vanguard actually won. See, that's the RNG right here. Like nothing changed at all. Just the difference in RNG, and it's like the other one was a blowout, and this one is like going to be close. I think I still have it. But it's gonna be close. Oh my. Yeah, see how close it was? Yeah. That was scary. But RNG. Greg Smith, what is your in-game username again? If you don't have Nagato, Warspite Retro, or Amagi, is Richelieu, Jean Bart, Hiru a good backline for PvP? If you're talking about the Amagi server, yes. If you're talking about the main 4 servers, I think that's going to be... It'll work. It'll work because of the boost, but it's certainly going to take you a lot of resets. I've had to reset one fight in the past month. Ooh, who was the one fight? Who gets to claim that they forced you to reset, Nelson? My AI is about as good as a drunk man while walking in a landmine. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yes, Hirukai. Yeah, Hirukai saved me a little bit. This is, oh, this is police. That's your name? Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I've definitely played you. I'm pretty sure I've played you on stream too. Maybe you haven't seen. I gotta believe we did. I think we did. We at least show your profile almost every time though. My exercise fleet driver actively seeks out torpedoes. It feels that way. It definitely feels that way. Yep, you're up in Amagi. Well, yeah, if you're in Amagi, and you can level those up to level 120 pretty quickly. I think Richelieu, Jean Bart, Kiru, retrofit is a decent backline. Until you get Gascon. But bit prey on RNG for the torpedoes for this fleet. Okay. How does fleet power work? Basically, it's kind of like, it just kind of like mixes all of your stats together and combines all of your damage into like all your damage into a number and adds it to like all of your like it's just like a sum of all your stats basically, and then you incorporate the raw damage that your guns would be doing. It's a fairly meaningless metric. Like it's just there to see like how leveled. Like if I see a 5,000 fleet or a 5,000 level ship fleet power, I know that it's equipped with plus 10s. I know that it's leveled. Like you're not getting there. If I see 2,000, I know something's wrong. It might not even be equipped, or it might not be leveled. So it's really just a way to kind of get a general feel of like, are they plus 6s, plus 10s on their equipments? Are they golds? Are they purples? Are they enhanced? Is it 12% with the affinity boost, or is it 6%? Like, or I guess 9%, not 6%, but is it 9% with the oath or 12% with the oath? So there's a few things that you can tell, but it's largely a meaningless number. Fleet tech. Okay, that was a lot longer. It was probably Jalen. Yeah, Jalen's fleet is actually pretty good. Did I play that on stream today, or did I play that before stream? Now I'm losing track of time. I'm not even okay. Jesus. Okay. D1 grind. Yeah, I'm probably going to be grinding a little bit today. Although, because basically I ate the first hour and a half of this stream, it's going to be meh. Today's SSR reset in exchange for me was to cow, and I don't need to cow anymore. I mean, you'll get around to them. Like, there's no pressure to getting them. I mean, like, Warspite and Sandy, I guess, are the most important to get since they'll have a retrofit item. But, like, you'll probably pull them. All right, right now, Lala Derp, I believe, is the highest ranked person in my guild on this server. So, Nelson, Dutchy, all y'all, you got to catch up. I mean, it's not, we're not doing it yet. But you definitely, yeah, Dutchy here. Okay. Actually, let's look at these defense fleets. Oh, look. Look at this. Someone was asking whether or not you can use Richelieu Jean on the Amagi server. Well, did you look at that? Oh, and Algerie. You're going to get that frame, aren't you? Amagi. Nice. And we oathed Juno. That's how you know you're a hardcore PvPer, when you oath Juno. How bad is 3 days hard mode D1 grind with only 1 DD gun drop? 1 DD gun drop or 1 DD print gun drop? Because if it's 1 print, that's awful. Well, I guess it depends on how hard you're grinding those 3 days. But if you're like grinding constantly though in those 3 days, that's, yeah. The 80 metal exchange didn't mistake it. Depend on the lowest rate drop of your SSR on your server. Is that really true? That the metal exchange depends on the lowest rate SSR of your server? Fleet is not done. I'm just being cute. Yeah, obviously. Algeria is not even 3 digits. It is cute though. I wish I would have got to play against it. Is this a rented skin or is this a purchased skin? Lala Derp. The Richelieu. I failed to get Amagi and Jean Bart. Ooh, that's going to be rough. I guess Jean Bart's not really needed if you're not doing EX modes. Print gun drop. Oh yeah, that's bad. Only one print gun drop in 3 days. Woo. 65,000 points, 15 prints. That's a lot of grind. I'm not at 65,000 points. I got all the SSRs except Prince of Wales, but I got the poll ticket if I need it. I just taking time for Enterprise, Prince of Wales, Warspite, Sandy for retrofit. Fair enough. You bought it. Nice. Nice. So you get to have... I like Richelieu's swimming suit skin, I think is a drastic upgrade over her base skin, honestly. Okay. If that's how you do a nice swimsuit skin. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of swimsuit skins typically, but like if you're going to do one, you should do it like Richelieu's. You can't oath yet. She does... Oh, the Elzery, I assume, that you're talking about. Okay. Is oathing Juno really worth it since you want her to sack her? I guess if you oath your whole PvP fleet, yes, it is worth it. But if you, like, only have one ring, I'm not sure oathing Juno would be the way to go. I mean, oath who you want. Waifu over meta, right? Zukaku skin is looking tasty. That Zukaku skin that we're getting is awesome. The race skin. If you guys haven't seen it, Discord server, we have announcements basically off the Azur Lane Twitter, and they announced it today. Looks very good. Looks very nice. If you are a gem purchaser, you should get that skin. If you're not a gems purchaser, you should consider being a gem purchaser. No pressure. No pressure after that last video that we had with Intrepid gracing us with his casual player doc. Hood has a good swimsuit skin too. Yes, yes. Hood is classically the swimsuit skin I've always said is like really nice. Bought the lucky pack and got Emil Burton. Oh boy. That's rip. Whales. I'm not a whale. I'm not a whale. I wish I was a whale. All right. We'll go through here. Dutchy. Is he in the guild? I'm like pretty sure he's in the guild. Yeah, he's in the guild. Yeah. Okay. I think he's in the guild as well. Wait, what? Oh, because this isn't updated. Well, he got his Admiral of the Navy. Casual. Yeah, Nelson. When he said that in his intro, like that wasn't even planned. When he said that, I was just like, "Oh, this is awesome." To be fair, though, in the people that Intrepid hangs around with spend like $2,000+ on Azur Lane. So like, I guess if you're like comparing yourself to that, it's a different story. But yeah, I mean like he has a sick. Donate $100 to ALM to turn him into a whale. I mean, you know, if someone donates and says I need to use it on gems, that'd be one way to turn me into at least a dolphin or goldfish, or, you know, according to Intrepid's definition. My lucky pack was Burn. Not sure how I feel about that. Would have preferred Richelieu, Jambar, or Algerie. I like Burn's skill. Or her skin, not skill. But she's not a very good ship. I'm a little sea creature compared to that Dev 30. True. Goldfish. Yeah, I'm not going to take credit for that goldfish comment. That was definitely coming off a comment that I was like replying to right before I went on stream. Someone needs to to buy a Amagi skin if it is lewd. No, I don't want to buy it if it's lewd. I want it to be a classy Amagi skin. If it's a classy Amagi skin, I'll buy it without the dono. Like, I'll support the game. Give me that classy L2D Amagi skin. What server are you on? Right now, we are on the Amagi server. My main account is on the Washington server. I also have an account on the Sandy server, which is neglected. It's a neglected account. So, yeah, I have three accounts on 3 different servers. Seahorse? I've not heard that one before, but it's a good one. Anyone know if Torp Bulge stack with Noshiro skill? Yes. I've spent hundreds of dollars on AOL. Or Azur Lane. Well, thank you for, on behalf of all the free-to-play players that get to enjoy this game, because people who pay for the game. So thank you guys. Amagi server. Yep, answering the question. Thank you, Shadow. AOL. That's... It'd be funnier if that was my internet service. After today's just catastrophe. Congrats on first. Yeah, we'll see how long I get to keep it. I took a whole exercise neg to do that, but wait, I'm paired with you guys. ALM on AOL with that Wi-Fi speed. That's yeah, that's how it feels like. There are some people that spend a lot of money on this game. I mean, if you're gonna play it all every day, like, I guess it makes sense. Mate, thought you were starting a new account. Gives me the creeps. No resources. Yeah. Starting the Amagi account was a little bit scary, but the nice part was that, you know, it was a brand new server, so everybody else was in the same boat. So it wasn't like I was trying to catch up to these year and a half whale players. It's like, okay, we all started on the same footing and we kind of rose together. So it's a little less scary when it happens that way. Just buy monthly card. That's a really good way. Yeah, I mean, you get cubes, right? You get gems. It's pretty cheap. You get some other stuff too. I know a lot of people who buy monthly card. It's also like reasonable for a person to like buy monthly card. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, go buy the 80 packs or $80 packs. Those are the best deals. Or I think those are $30 skin packs with the gems. Those are typically like some of the fan favorites for the big whales. But like the monthly pass is like a good price point for a lot of people. How new is the Amagi server? How long have I been streaming this? Probably, they announced it in April. Probably end of April. So like, was it April? It's probably April. So it's probably like 2 months. 2 months old. I don't know. I've been streaming. I basically just stream exclusively on the Amagi server. So how many streams do I have? I guess I could look that up. When was my first stream? It was probably like around Easter or something. Yeah, it was the Thursday before Easter, I believe, that the Amagi server, because Thursdays are the update days, and it was definitely on an update day. So it was the Thursday before Easter that the Amagi server did. I can probably get you an exact date if I just like go look it up. Where are you? What is this? April 12th was the first day I streamed, so, and I think that was on a Sunday, so the 8th or 9th of April. Yeah, so beginning of April. Okay, my first time I bought the license pack for 30 days, the purchase initially failed and duplicated it. So I got 60 days and I got one of the charges refunded. Free 30 days. Yeah, Yostar's nice to their customers. They're nice to all their player bases. So, yeah. I'm a huge whale for this game, perhaps even a kraken. Well, awesome. I think a lot of people say Leviathan is what's above the whale. I'm not sure. You know, I'm not a whale, so I wouldn't know the terminology. PvP snipe. Yeah, I mean, it's not the biggest deal in Azur Lane. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. Azur Lane PvP is like not the most competitive, super like intense thing ever of any game. Like, there are a lot of casuals that play PvP. Anyway, first stream, also the day Azur Lane Guild was born. That is true. I said, screw it. I'll throw away the 300 gems. Last year, right? No, this year. Like, it's like 2 months old. This is a baby server. I can't believe someone have Azuma already. I almost managed to get 1 BR ship. Yeah, Azuma. Yeah, there are people who play this even more than me. Oh God, I can hear the birds chirping outside. That is a bad sign. That is a sign you go to sleep. I know the experience. I've done it before. You hear the birds, you go to sleep. They're lullabying you. They're singing you a lullaby to go to sleep. That's what they're doing. Leviathan is the big boys. That is true. I'm never going to sleep. Gosh. Okay. Secret. LOL. Yeah, total secret. No one knew that before I said it on stream here. We still haven't actually got up to the amount of people we were at before the last stream crashed. So, rip. People left and didn't come back. Come back. It is 4 a.m. there. That's probably partially it. Is like partially a lot of people probably like left, had to go to bed. Didn't know if I was coming back. I mean, I was gone for like probably a half hour, right? I don't know. 9:30 gang. Woo! Tell us more secrets. Oh my. Oh wow, you're number 1 already. Hey now. Okay, I actually might show that. You got hit by the bot, but hopefully you don't get me demonetized. 10:30 a.m. on a Saturday though, so like that's fine. I think most people don't work on Saturday. Some people do, but generally, most people don't have school or work on Saturday. 7:30 p.m. Yes, YouTubing definitely makes you aware of people's different time zones. Used to have night shifts before quarantine, so I'm used to being up at 9 in the morning. A long time ago, I used to work in security to like make a little extra money on the side, and like I'd work like 11 p.m. to like 7 a.m. and then have school. That was really dumb. I don't know why I did that. Actually, I know why I did that, but it wasn't probably the best idea. Mina isn't here. Well, Mina should go to bed. He's crazy sometimes with how late he stays up. All right. Security X Lane. All right. We're going to go through this ladder here, and I'm going to go look at people in the guild. And see who got it. So Nelson. Oh, Nelson, look at you. Nice. Okay. Nelson and Lala Derp fighting. Oh, wow. That's a screenshot picture right there, by the way. That's all guild members. That's in... Yeah. Someone screenshot that and, like, send that to... that can be our advertisement for promoting the guild. Come to our guild. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got Nelson, Lala Derp. We're not deciding who's there and who's going to get the Vice Admiral yet, although good chance that it's going to be them two at the end anyway. Maybe Dutchy. Kovacs, Slime, Dutchy. You guys are still in it. Phil, Nexus. This is Police. I know you're in chat. Clefairy. Is Bree? I don't remember. I know he's been in streams before. I don't remember if he's in the guild. I think... Well, I guess we'll find out in a second. IT, is he in the guild? I know he's on the server. I remember his name. Jalen. Is Shadow Moses in this? I think Shadow Moses is in it. Deathhead has definitely been on stream before, although I think he's usually on the Saturday ones. No sleep is a small sacrifice. I feel like I don't like not sleep because of Azur Lane. I feel like if anything, if there's anything that I'm not sleeping of that's related to Azur Lane, it's like video editing. Like, yeah, it's really just like sometimes I'm like, I procrastinate a little too much on video editing, and then it's like, oh, it's like midnight and I wanted to get a video out tomorrow and I have no time tomorrow, so like I guess we're just gonna do it tonight. Oh, here's our mod. He's a mod on our server. Is he in the guild? I don't actually even know if he's in the guild. I know he's a mod on the server, but I don't know if he's actually in the guild. Oh, Zstein. Did I miss Zstein? 15? So this is probably not updated. I should probably actually like log out and log back in. Oh yeah, Zstein. There you are. Nice. May I know the guild name? I'm on the Sandy server trying to find an active guild. Azur Lane Meta. I'm pretty sure they're all called Azur Lane Meta, except for the Azur Lane Meta beta ones. I don't think Sandy... Yeah, Sandy doesn't have a beta server yet, although that's probably the next one that's likely going to get a beta guild to feed into the main guild. Took too many +9s tonight to hurt my soul. I mean, I took a +8 tonight, so doing better than me. I took a lot of +9s too. Creamy Senpai is not actually in the guild, but he applied to the guild today. I remember, because he's like, "Oh, why am I in the guild?" I was like, "Did you apply in game?" He's like, "Oh, no, yeah, but he's not in the guild, but I will count him. If he, I'll count him because, yeah, he'll be part of the competition." BlueStack scroll wheel. Yeah, I guess, yeah, we actually can use that. I don't really like the scroll wheel. I just do it manually most of the time. Anyone else? Yeah, that's most of everybody. Spee's been in some chats too. Gran's been in some of these. Yeah. Okay, let's go give them their roles. I hope that we get the... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I hope we get the guild to level 10 first. That would be nice. We are at what, 8? Yeah, 8. Okay. Let's do some members here. I haven't actually purged this in like a week, so maybe we kick somebody on stream. I don't know. Alrighty. So we already have the elites. Not too unexpected. They've gotten so... This is police. You already finished your challenge mode. I wish I could try my challenge mode. I'm not level 80 yet. Nelson did it too. Congratulations. Purge. Oh gosh. Yeah, so we have these 4 elites. I'm pretty sure all of them were in the top. I don't know if Azuma was, but they're all there. Oh, you're in chat. Were you in the top? Oh, Shadow Moses definitely was. We're gonna give you your rank. Elite. He got it. Boom. Okay. Who else is elite? You didn't get it? Oh, that's okay. You still have a couple days. Okay. Oh, 6 days? Come on, man. 6 days? That's okay. Technically, I'm pretty sure we said a week. Like, without notifying us. Like, obviously, if you're, like, sick or on vacation or, I don't know. You know, we're not actually that hardcore. We pretend to be hardcore. Clefairy, I know you were in this. Congratulations. Here is your elite rank. That's okay. That's okay. You'll be able to get it. You'll be able to get it eventually. No worries. Okay, who else? Who else? Hiru's a really easy pickup. Just stick around like 3-1, 3-2. You'll pick her up easy. No, she's not a hard ship to pick up. I mean, you know, according to Evil, if you want to pick her up, you should go to 13-4, which she does drop from 13-4, so you can do that. But Not sure that's exactly the drop you want from 13.4. I've picked up way too many Hirus from 13.4. Not enough Bunker Hills. Lala Derp, you were here. Let's give it to you. US Mario. 9 days, man. 9 days? Okay, we'll get to Lala Derp. We'll give you your role. Elite. Welcome to the elite class. Okay. Now, back to hating on this. 9 days? What? Okay. Also, this guy is the same guy who won my my gem giveaway that was sponsored by Yostar. I remember because I was like, oh, am I going to know anybody that wins these? Because, like, you know, a bunch of people are going to just sign up for the free gems, right? I don't blame them. I'd do the same thing. And I was like, am I going to actually know anyone? And this was somebody that was on my server that I had, like, talked with. And I was like, oh, I know this person. So I was happy when he won. But come on, man. 9 days? Purge? We'll go see if there's anyone worse. I don't think there is because I think I checked this, like, a week ago. I'm pretty sure I checked this, like, a week ago. So there's very unlikely there's much more than, like, 9. All right, let's see. Slim, you were in it. Let's go. Welcome to the elite class, Slim. A lot of purples here. A lot of purples here. Whale time. DKK. I don't even know what that currency is off the top of my head. Danish krone. Well, thank you for the $1,000... like 1,000 Danish krones. For those of you who actually care, that is approximately $150 US. So that is a huge donation. That means now I have to whale. So I guess would you want me to whale on the main account, or do you want me to whale on the side account, the one that I stream on? That's the question. The main account? Oh, that's... G-Man, I'm not asking you. 50-50? Main account? Side account? I mean, support the guild. Your choice. I want to see whaling. I'm probably not going to actually whale on this stream. It's going to be on the next stream because I'm just not set up to have the payments and everything. So it is not. I'm not going to whale on this stream, but I will. Well, I'm going to poll, but I'm going to whale on the next stream. So we're going to whale on the next stream. Definitely. So, thank you, man. You made the next stream gonna be awesome. Okay. Do it on the account you won't ever use. Whale on Sandy? Like, go buy a bunch of O skins on Sandy Surfer with my, like, level 30 ships or whatever is on there. I'm looking for your input, Maylim. I guess you can PM it to me. All right. If whale on Washington equal expose username. I mean, part of the whale could actually be changing my name. Like, because I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't know how many gems it is. It's probably like 300. I don't know. I used to know these things when I, did stuff. If it's the weekend, I'll be there. Use it to buy better internet. That would be a very good use for it. Yeah, I agree. Just whale on Sandy to roll only Sandys. Yeah, probably. He said it's up to you. Oh, okay. Did I miss that? Or did he say it in Discord chat? Change name to Azur Lane Beta. Alrighty. Well, I'll have to decide. I got 2 weeks to decide what we're gonna do with those gems, and maybe the Amagi skin will come out in those 2 weeks. Probably not. Although, yeah, we gotta see. Yeah, sorry for missing it. Thank you for the dono. I think we're gonna have a fun time on next stream. Okay, let's continue here. All right, let's see. Where did we leave off here? We were getting people their elite roles. Henry Nexus, you were in the top as well. So we are going to give you the rank 2. Congratulations. Welcome to the Elite Club. Getting a lot of purples here. A lot of purples. And any of you guys who have the purple, you know, you can get the black username if you want it. Some people don't like the black username on the Discord. But if you want it, it is available to you. Z-Stein. Yes. Z-Stein was ranked 15. I actually remember it because I actually scrolled over him accidentally. Thank you, chat, for catching him. Welcome to the club. All right. Who else is here? Who else? I've seen him in streams. I don't actually know. Was he in it? You guys remember? We're gonna check again at the end of the stream for anyone that we may have missed, and I'm gonna log out, log back in, make sure it refreshes properly. But we'll keep going. This username, by the way, this one's hilarious. Like, I want to know if this number means anything. Like, did you just type in random numbers, or does this mean something? I don't know. If you're in chat, let me know. If you're watching this later, feel free to message me. Tell me. I'm actually really curious. Not Freedom, were you here? Who else? I think that's everybody. It's good hentai. Oh my gosh. Is it really a hentai number? I don't know these things. I don't read doujin hentai. It's not my thing. So I'm a noob when it comes to these things. That's pretty funny. Okay. Well, I'm not going to look it up, but for those of you who are inclined, now you know. Maybe question. Is it really necessary to refresh your PvP standing list? I mean, isn't that just refreshing your client? The server always knows their ranks. Right. Yes. The server does always know their ranks, but let's go in here and give an example. Teaching moment. Yay. Okay. So this is what I have here for what it tells me. So it's going to show me this without relogging. However, let's say this Andernick guy right here, this guy, let's say he goes and he plays. And he passes Laladerp because he had been lagging and he dropped all of his exercise. And he jumps up to first place. When I come back in here, I'll look and I'll play the leftmost person and I'll beat Laladerp. And it'll give me, in this case, it'd give me like a +9, right? But let's say Andernick, that's not what I meant to say. Andernick, gosh. Let's say this player moved up to first place. He passed me because he moved, right? He would still be showing up here, and I wouldn't play him. And so he would be a +10, while Laladerp would be a +9. But if I relog, it will refresh this, and he'll show up at the front. So that's why. That's why we relog. Everybody laughing at my terrible pronunciations. Somebody's gonna meme. Somebody memed the... Was it UG Man who went and found the meme from my last server? What was it? It was when I was like saying hello in Hornet's voice, I think. And you like, I think that was that you? Anyway. Oh, I just gotta. Thank you, Dutchy, for explaining. I just read that message. The more you know, right? The more you know, right? Okay, what we were going to do. We actually had an agenda here. I had this all agenda set out, and then, you know, technical difficulties. That's okay. What are we up to stream-wise? Okay, we're back to a decent, healthy size stream. Like, not too bad. We definitely need to collect this. Here we go. Admiral of the Navy. That's important because that's, you know, important. And so this is every season on the Amagi server. And we're going to collect. Look at that. Alrighty. The streak continues. We've basically gotten Admiral of the Navy on stream every season on this server. I was hoping I didn't actually have to break that today. But evening, and nope, I barely do those missions. I do when there's not. Does anyone run the SOS signal? No, I do not do the SOS signals at all. No. I should. They actually give like some good drops. Like, it's probably why I don't have 6 golden submarine torpedoes yet. But they're just not worth my time most of the time. Okay, what do you guys want to do next? Did you keep all your mail exercise point mails? Yes. Yes, I did. Yeah, yes, I did. I do on my Amagi server basically since I started the channel. The ranks I gained before starting the channel, I didn't keep. But all the ones I've done since starting the channel, I've kept. All right, guys. Tell me what you guys want to do. Do you guys want to pull cubes and try for the Richelieu? Or do you want to grind first? Let me know in chat. I am going to use the restroom while you guys do the chat voting, and I will be right back. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Let me look at chat. Alright. Builds, poll, collect commissions. That wasn't an option, Evil. Poll. How about stream ends when a baguette gun drops? That might be a while. Richelieu, both. Of course we're going to do both. Richie, poll, then grind, polls. Alright, so I'm... Collect commission first, then salt yourself with build. Stream ends when it... Maybe, we'll see. Pull first, please. All right, we're gonna all pull. I think that's it. Will this make you happy? Is this gonna make you happy, Evil? Whee! Alrighty. What about this? Centaur? Almost. Centaur, I'm gonna actually need to like clear things. Yes. All right. I'm glad I can make you happy. That's not what I meant to click. Build. Okay, guys. I did 3 pre-builds early this morning to get my points. So we're going to finish them now. Here we go. If this ends up just being Richelieu in one of these, that's going to be hilarious. All right. Those are trash. That's all right. I guess we didn't get Kent, but I always find that person who's named Kent that comes into all these Azur Lane videos and just responds is hilarious. I don't know why. No Kent, shame. Yes, exactly. Alrighty. Look at this. Look at this. That's a lot of bullens. Alrighty. 10 builds? We'll do 10 builds. Alright, here we go. I'm pretty much... We have Azuri. We have... Jean, I believe. I think Jean. I get mixed up between these accounts sometimes, but pretty sure I pulled Jean. Guys, I should just pull on stream all the time. You guys already saw it too. I wasn't looking at the times, but yeah, wow. Okay. I should just pull on stream. Why don't I just pull on stream? I pull off stream for recording for you guys, and it's like, oh, okay. And then I I pull on stream. It's on the second one. I guess it's technically the 5th one because I did the 3. Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic, but also kind of awesome. Like, I'm not gonna complain about that. That's too good. That's awesome because this account doesn't actually have that many cubes. Like my other account, my main account, when I pull bad, it's like fine because I can just kind of like use the statistics to my favor. Wow, we even pulled another one. Lag is real. Is it starting to lag up? Oh gosh, please no. All right, we pulled 2 event ships in that. Well, stream over. Well, you know, some of those people who it's like 4 a.m., well, you can go to bed now. We got our Admiral of the Navy. We pulled Richelieu. Go to bed. You know, get some sleep. It's healthy for your brain. Sleep is really good, so go get some sleep. Anyone else who wants to stick around and grind, please do. I am, you know, this is pretty good. Richelieu broke the stream. I'm staying 0 drop frames, so I don't know about you guys. Saying 0 drop frames. Sorry about the lag. Okay. It's 5 a.m. Oh man. Not tired yet. Kappa. Well, of course, if you're looking at like, yeah, whatever. I was gonna say if you're looking at blue light on a computer screen, I'm pretty sure they show that keeps you up. Good night, Bulbasaur. Congratulations on the Admiral of the Navy. Thanks for tuning in the stream despite it being super late for you. Take care. You've been away for 24 hours. That's not healthy. I used to do that. That's one way to burn out. Wow, 64 cubes left. I'm really glad that Richelieu came quick. Okay. Oh, I think I have a rent-a-skin. Sorry, Alzuri. We're going to have to... You sure nobody is stealing my Wi-Fi? It's possible. Unlikely, though. Pretty unlikely. I feel like I would know if someone was stealing my Wi-Fi. Because, like, you can go check out, like, devices hooked up. Go to sleep, you duck. Is it really lagging that bad? Dutchy, need to have Nelson forget to do his last exercise and win the rank. Oh, once you fell asleep doing your dailies, I have definitely like gotten into bed, getting ready for bed, and then like logged into Azur Lane to just like clear out some things from some dailies and just like completely passed out. I've done that before. I'm taking out my knife if you don't sleep, Touchy. Gosh, don't get violent. We're gonna force you to sleep. Alrighty. You probably know if someone is stealing your waifu. Did you try to turn it off? Okay, it's back. It's back. All right. Not exactly sure that was. I wasn't having any lag here, and the frames it's showing 0 drop frames, so that was interesting. I was scaring me. All right, we gotta go get Richelieu's skin now. How do we get that? It's through here, or is it through the other one? It's through this one. Picked right. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna rent the skin. Maybe we'll whale and buy the skin next time. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. Click the wrong button. All right, there we go. Much better. Rent. Here we go, guys. I mean, if you've been doing anything on YouTube with Azur Lane recently, you probably have seen this intro, but I still think it's sick. So, force you to sleep. Which are the other? Oh, you can rent Z23s? This skin's awesome. I like this skin. It's Ainami's best skin, but, you know. Who else is in this skin? That's the new French girl, like Léon Optimir or whatever. Is that Sandy? I think that might be Sandy. Is there anyone else? This looks like it's somebody, but I can't tell based on where it is. Richelieu's skin is infinitely better. There you go. Alright. Rent Jean Bart. Do I even have Jean Bart on this account? I don't actually know. Should probably figure that out. Actually, we can just do it by this. I do not see Jean Bart. We have Jeanne d'Arc, but not Jean Bart. We didn't pull her. I wasn't going super hard because I only had like 100 cubes, so I wanted to save them for basically her, actually, really. Force you to Mommy Zeppelin swimsuit skin. Can you buy that one? Is that one actually like in the shop permanently? Who's Z23? This skin's awesome, by the way. I like this skin a lot. This skin, pretty good too. Pretty good. These are all the new ones. See, this skin I like. This skin is good too. Yeah, I like pretty much all the skins they released for this last update are pretty solid. I like most of them. Where's Graph's skin? Is she in here? Wait, this skin is now permanently available? This skin's awesome. I thought it was like a Halloween only though. I was mistaken. Wow, there's a lot more skins that they added to the permanent purchase. This skin's perma purchase too now? Huh. I guess it makes sense, right? Like, it feels weird. Skips over Emil's. Yeah. That skin's probably my least favorite. Oh, you were joking, sadly. Well, I guess chat gets to benefit from me scrolling through all the skins. Wow, I did not remember this many skins were publicly like available. Wow. That's a lot. New Year kimono. Interesting. All right. Look at my account, not trolling Lamaline. Not rolling Lamaline in the previous event. Yeah, that was basically all I really wanted to do. You guys want me to do lines for her or not? You can probably look them up if you want, and we can get straight to grinding if you guys so choose. Or we can do lines first. What do you guys think? I'm going to go actually check stream chat while you guys are deciding if you want to do lines or not. Oh, Dutchy, thank you for that. Okay. Him doing lines called a popo. Give me your gems so I can get rich skins. Thanks in advance. Do coke lines. Oh gosh. Then do grinding. All right, we'll do the coke lines, even though I know that's not what you meant. All right. How do we do this? Should also probably put her in dock. That means we probably have to actually get this gun. Actually, this is, she doesn't have any skills that require it. So, like, I don't even think she needs this gun. Archive, right? Yeah. Details. There we go. Oh, we get even special lines. Alrighty, here we go. This is the one we did at the beginning, right? So I think, you know, we'll play it again. They put a lot of work into this, and they gave it to us for 2 days free at least. Snort mystery white powder. Baking soda? Question mark? You guys are trying to get me demonetized. Alrighty. Scenery that calms the heart, Commander. You've got good taste. Iris technology does not go as far as forbid its followers from spreading their wings. Let us enjoy today with everyone to our heart's content. Consider this as yet another of heaven's many blessings. Is it worth maxing skills early on? Yes. If you're using them. Typically, I think to about level 6, you can get really quickly. And then after level 6, like I get all the 6 ships I'm using, I get them to level 6. And then I pick the skills that I want to go to 10 for next. That's how I did it for this account. All right, let's continue. Commander, I'll be heading to the beach for a bit. Hee. Indeed, this is a bit different from how I am usually. Would you like to come along with me? If Rish is using that gun, there's like 1% that gun will fire 1 less shell. Baking soda snorting good. Oh gosh. What did I start? Turn on L2D. Isn't it? Oh. Thank you, chat. Yeah, alright, we'll replay these so that she can actually do it. Alright, we'll replay them. I won't reread them, though. But we'll replay them. That's very cute. That's very cute. Just get them all level 10 instantly. Yeah, that's the idea. Don't worry, we turned on L2D. We got it. What KMS ship will get likely to get a retrofit? Well, I think that Prince Eugen is a very good contender for getting the UR retrofit for KMS, just because like they tend to pick those like free metal shop SRs to do it, like Sandy and Warspite. So I'd imagine that Prince Eugen is like top of the list for that. Um, anyway, we'll keep going here. Jean Bart, perhaps it's better to spend more time with her. Sigh. Interesting. L3 is instant. L5 done in 12 hours. L7 can be done in 2 days. Do you think new floor expansion or additional dorm slot? That depends on how much you grind. So on my main account, I bought the second floor. On my side account here, this one, I did not buy the second floor because I would rather have the dorm slots on the first floor for the passive EXP, because I don't grind as much on this account. Like, I only really grind, like, do my dailies, and then I grind here on stream for you guys. We need Prince, yep, cool. In my opinion, second floor is better than the 5th slot, but 4th slot is better than the second floor. 4th slot is better than the second floor, straight up, always, in my opinion. I believe it. You go to 4 slots. That's just like, you can get the 4 slots with free gems. So just go to 4 slots. Okay. Sorry. These are... Please make use of my precious allies, the Iris Templar Knights, at your discretion. After all, one of their missions is to fight for peace. Okay. Main 5. The relationship between those from the Eagle Union and those from the Iris Libre is a bit, well, I get the feeling that Jean Bart would get along, would get along with them just fine, though. But Jean Bart's part of Vichy, France, right? Yeah. Interesting. That's an interesting line. Okay. Well, the 1,000 Danish krones, you can buy the second floor. I definitely can do that now, right? Haven't spent money on Amagi. Neither have I. All KMS ships need retrofit, but we all know they won't drop that for many retrofits. Yeah, so I think the battle cruisers need retrofits. Those are like historically like kind of important battleships. Like, they did things, they were used, they were given elite status. They're battle cruisers, which battle cruisers elite status are useless, not to mention their KMS stats. And so like retrofitting them should happen. And on top of that, like, it's like it's not going to replace Frederick, so it won't even be like they won't even be part of the meta for the French, but they should get their retrofits. I think Prince will obviously get her UR retrofit, etc. And yeah. So anyway, we got 5 main screens for Richelieu. 3 of them are exclusive to this skin. You can tell that by when they're gold. And these 2 are the same if you were to buy them normally. Normal touch. Okay, here we go. I'm scared. Where are you taking me, Commander? Wow, okay, that is a lot of animation. That's actually a really neat animation. Like the line is interesting, but the animation's awesome. Remember that Jean Bart is a loner. Do events get more than 1 rerun? I'm trying to think if there's any event that's been rerun twice on English. Obviously in China they have. The Warspite retrofit item event and the Sandy retrofit item event frequently get rerun like almost once a year on the Chinese server. I would be shocked if the English server didn't follow suit with just rerunning those retrofit items events. On top of that, I'm trying to think. We only got only once so far. I don't think we've ever rerun an event twice. Let me know in chat if I'm wrong here. I'm forgetting one. Your questionnaire video was good to watch. Are you talking about the one that I posted yesterday? The one with the casual player interview? ALM, Nelson, and I have the same amount of points. What happens then? it'll be based on rank, which the server depends who got the rank first, or who got that point level first will be ranked highest. So if we all tie, it's who got there first who gets it. I don't think EN has had more than one rerun. Yeah, that's what I recall. Okay. Richelieu's swimsuit skin is good, not gonna lie. Her normally with skin, she looks condescending. Yeah. Also, I just realized the chibi is super cute. Okay. So far, after a rerun, it seems we've been getting war archives so far. I mean, the war archives are kind of just like, okay, we're done with this event, which is fine. You joined 1 month after the Crimson Echoes rerun. Oh, it might be a while before you get Amagi. All right, special touch time, guys. Danger. I'm feeling in danger here. Do I need to do it? Do I need to do it off camera first and then back on camera? Probably not. Richelieu seems like she seems like she's just gonna be like, hey, back off. That's against my religion. Because I think all the French girls are like, she's like a cardinal, right? Richelieu's a cardinal, and then all the French girls are like really into Catholicism. Okay, anyway, special touch time. If you know what's good for you, I wouldn't assume that a girl is defenseless just because she's in a swimsuit. That is true. I agree with that statement. One more time for you guys, and then we're done. Done abusing Richelieu. Yeah, she's just telling you straight up. She's just telling you straight up, don't mess with me. Fair. Put up the demonetization barrier. That wasn't bad. Okay, that wasn't bad. Okay, rub time. May heaven confer upon its blessings. Oh, I remember this one. I actually do remember this one because I have it on my main, and I recorded it for the intro to the event video, because I always thought it's really funny where she like sticks her tongue out at you right here. Yeah, I do actually remember this one. Mission reminder. What do we got? Missions may be called a kind of trial. If you take them on with the proper attitude, there's no need to worry. Okay, mission complete. The rewards for those who work hard is heaven's grace. Let us accept it gracefully. Gratefully, not gracefully. Gratefully. Okay. Mail reminder. Oh, nice wave. Letters are blessings from other people. You know, except when they're taxes and bills and... I don't know. I feel like that's most of the mail I get. Taxes, bills, and credit card offers. That's like most of the mails that I get. But I like this wave. This wave's cool. Is this the oath? Or is this love? What is this? This must be oath or something. Or maybe not. I don't know. What is I don't remember. Who is also the baddie in the Three Musketeers? I did not know that. Learned something new today. I don't know if I've ever watched the Three Musketeers. Is it good? Like, I've obviously heard references to it, but I've never watched it. How do we get all the event campaign lines? Well, you got to complete the event, and then after you complete the event, you actually have to, like, I think it's like 10 extra times. I don't know. You got to grind D3 extra time, or B3, either one. And then you'll get, like, extra dialogue lines. And then you can go view those in the archive. All right, 2 more. I don't wish for my absence to become a burden on you, Commander. If there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. Okay, not gonna lie, this animation is sick. We have the parfait, the fruit parfait. We have a lot of movement going on. We have, like, her trying it. Animation is sick. It does not really go with the line. I'm confused. Like, it's like she's talking about, like, leaving or not being here, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. Chat's smarter than me, so. Commission complete. We have a really good view from up here. I can even see a commission group starting to return out there. All right, that is the Lions, guys. We pulled all the event ships now, so technically I can actually get that frame. I don't know if I'll have enough bullions to do it, but I probably will. I'll work for it. We'll get that frame. And yeah, so what else do we have left to do? We just have to grind today. And that's pretty much it. And then obviously we got to decide the winner of the competition at the end, at the very end. So we're going to retire. Oh boy. You know what? We're just going to retire everything. I don't care. Technically I should use these to enhance Richelieu, but whatever. Bye. We don't need you. Probably don't need you either. Or you. Or you. That's fine. Okay, let's see. What else? Clear B3 or B3 or D3 again after 100%. Yeah, you get another one after 100%, and then you get one a little bit later down the line too. At Amagi server, I was wondering how to farm D1 without wasting too much oil. Well, that... Farm efficient fleets usually are 100% dependent on what you have in your dock, and so it's not like streams are the best way for me to answer those questions. If you post a picture of your dock in the meta discussion / help section on my Discord server, somebody will help you. If somebody doesn't help you, I'll probably help you tomorrow or something like that for creating an oil efficient fleet. Okay, you think Richelieu would be a good ship people would use when they get something like Frederick or Monarch? Main gun -1 hurts a lot. But if you're going to use any French ships, yes. That HE is amazing. The preloaded salvo is neat. Really good for EX modes and Siren nodes. PvP, it's a little bit harder to justify giving up a shell for that, but she's got amazing stats, so her shells hit pretty hard. They just got to make sure they hit because she doesn't have a third one firing. Gold bullion in exchange. Well, we need to go get that. I might have already got it though, because like I said, I did log in a little bit earlier. But, if we should go check that. Probably should buy that. Buy books there. I'm not gonna buy gear because it's yeah, I already bought the gold bullion, but if you need gold bullions and you're on the Amagi server, there is one right here, so definitely go get it. What happened to on-screen chat? On-screen chat broke? Did on-screen chat break? I still see it. Okay. We're going to do C3. This shows you how much I grind on this account. I don't even have D3 done. I'm not even allowed to try D3. This is probably fine, right? I don't know. We probably want to switch this out for something we actually care to level. Sorry. Is there anything here that we care about leveling? Tosa. We actually do care about Tosa. Gotta go see a real big awesome. Take care. Enjoy. I feel like I haven't been streaming for too long, but I'm looking at the time and I was like, oh, I almost do have to get going soon. Because obviously we had that little mishap at the beginning of this stream. But we persevered. We'll put that in the middle. See, Dutchy, I have too many purple bullets, but I don't have that many gold. And I feel like this event, you need a lot of gold bullets. You have 3 ships, you got a full max limit break, so that's 4 times 3, so you need like 12. You need to get 12 gold bullets for this event. Dutchy, you already have your elite rank. I gave it to you. Unless you're talking about Vice Admiral. Is that house in the background Richelieu's or yours? Wait, what? What? I'm confused. Richelieu's not in this fleet. I'm like, what's up, Malam? I don't understand your question, to be honest. I'm sorry. That's my fault. To be fair, Dutchy, I read that comment. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking the elite rank, and I was like, no, you already have it. Like, what are you talking about? No, it's the Vice Admiral one. Are you in first place? Imagine your enemy spams a whole lot. Lag on spike on manual. Yep, that happens sometimes. Malum, her background. Yeah, her background is like a modern house by a pool. That's her background. That's her special background for her swimsuit skin. Yeah. Imagine your enemy. Oh, okay, we read that already. What would you say is a priority for the event for someone who's been playing for 3 months-ish? Well, the first thing I like to do for the event when I'm not trying to make a video for you guys is to finish up to B3 on day 1. Or, well, day 1 finish to A3, and then day 2, when it opens up, finish to B3. And what that does is... And then if you are really hardcore, finish the whole event on day 1. That actually makes a big difference in the end amount of points that you get. If you can't finish the hard modes, that's fine. If you're playing for 3 months, I feel like you should be able to get enough ships leveled to finish the hard modes. Like, this account's 2 months old and whatnot. I mean, part of it might be getting the right stats, getting the right equipments, but you should probably be able to get done the hard modes 3 months in. So what I guess once you finish the event, if you were able to finish D3, then you got to finish SP every day. Do your SP, get your 800 points. It's just the most points per time efficiency you can do. It has, like, you just need to do it. Wow, this Vanguard's actually might die. I'm probably gonna have to manual this for the boss fun. So that's what you need to do. And then if you can't get it, or if you want to do more than that, you should do B3, B2, and B1 every day, daily, before you do anything else, because those are the most points you have after SP. So SP is the most points, followed by D3, D2, D1, and then you move to the highest level that you can do. That's basically how you get the most points. If I am playing the event and I am new, getting the most points is super important. If I'm new, purple prints always are a huge limiting factor. I mean, they're a big limiting factor all the time, but you can buy out them for 900 points. And usually people are always short the auxiliary ones. Early on, a lot of people are also short the main gun and the airplane auxiliary prints, the purple ones. So if you want to spend 2,700 points on that, that's actually not that bad. I always am a believer that no matter what, you should probably purchase PR blueprints. Obviously, the the ones that are 1,000 apiece. There are 10 of them, and they are better because they can be used for the DRs. But you also probably, so that's going to be 10,000 points, and then the other one's about 15,000 points for 30 other blueprints. For this event in specific, you definitely want the guns. So if you don't have them, they're not necessarily the best guns. The Jean Bart gun is basically just for Jean Bart, but it's good to have one. And the other gun is a CA HE gun, which is actually about equal to the PR2 season CA gun. And that gun is super good. That's the gun you want. So this gun is about the same. So like someone like me who's been playing for a while doesn't care about that gun. It's just a collection purpose gun that I'm picking it up. But someone 3 months, you might not even have one of those guns yet. And if you do, you probably only have one or two. Definitely not more than two. Like I would be shocked if you had more than two. So pick that gun up because that will actually help you a lot. And what else is in the event? Obviously, I think picking up ships for fleet tech and just like maybe you want to use them in the future is important. So if you don't have like Jeanne d'Arc and you weren't lucky enough to pull her, but make sure you pull her after the event ends. Usually this shop is open for 1 week after the event ends, so you can know for sure that you didn't pull her from the banner and that you didn't get her from drops, and you can do it. So, and that's an extra 8,000 that you'd save if you did, and if you don't, pull it out of something that you don't really need. I mean, like maybe you pull out a few prints. Some people who grind really hard also buy oil with it. Technically, I'm pretty sure it's just kind of a net zero, but if you need things to level, you want to play more, it's fine. Yeah, I probably spent way too much time on that question, but I'm grinding, so whatever. All right, let's see. What else in chat? Took a +8 because I had no refreshes left. I'm in third, 4 points ahead of you. What? No, that is not possible. You can't be ahead of me, Dutchy. I mean, I took a lot of +8s. Actually, only a few, but I took a lot of +9s too. Rolled terribly today. So, it would make sense if you're ahead of me. We'll see at the end of the season. 4 points is hard to make up in 2 days, though, at the end of the season. Okay, what does D stand for in DR? Dutchy answering the questions. Nice. Don't have a single PR gun, so these guns are really good. Yeah, if you don't have a single PR gun, the CA gun is worth it, worth your time. Baguette gun is always good. The DD gun, the one that you can grind. I mean, it would have been nice to buy that from the shop from the Jean Bart event, but that's passed, so I assume you're not asking that. Oh wow, I thought we lag spiked there. Oof. But yeah. Baguette gun's good. I mean, technically, these people go crazy over them. I like to say you only need 3, because once you get 3, that's your full front line basically. They're not really that good of guns on the back line. They're not something I'd want to go put on my auxiliary weapons for my battleships. So you really only need 3, 4 if you want to be like super safe. Okay, I've got all the ships from the last 2 events minus Richelieu. Well, that's probably the most important ship from the last 2 events because she is the one that makes the French faction viable. So, good luck. Hopefully you can pull her in 2 pulls. I grant you luck for your next pulls. You got some time. When's this event end? Probably like Thursday, my guess. Usually they end on Thursdays. Although they started this one on Tuesday, didn't they? Or this one's off schedule, so maybe, I don't know. I'm probably off. This one's weird. Really helpful, thank you. Well, I'm glad that somebody likes my rants here. If you use a decent farm fleet, buying the oil is a net positive if you use a decent farm fleet. Okay. To be fair, I never use a decent farm fleet because I want the EXP. Well, no, that's not true. I do sometimes on my main. Like, I sometimes use, like, Alabama, Minneapolis. Like, that's like, my favorite farm fleet to use, Alabama, Minneapolis. Oil, if being efficient, is almost 2 times. Really? Okay. I'm going to give Dutch Guildmaster roll. If you feel like it, go ahead. So I already bought CA gun from the shop, and I don't have any PR guns. Should I farm more? Already have 1 gold and 1 purple. 138. The answer is yes. If you don't have any other good guns, yes. The question is, should you invest that much time into it? Like, if you have the time to sink into it, yes. Because if you don't have any of the PR guns and you have CAs, that you're going to want to use it. So, yes. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if it's necessarily the best investment of your time. And that's something you have to personally make. But getting more... I would argue, though, that getting more of the gun at D1, the French gun, is more important than getting the French CA gun. The French DD gun's more important. Because you will eventually, if you just do research, get the other gun eventually. But as far as the French gun is, you won't have an ability to really get it until these 2 events get added to the war archives. When will that happen? I mean, I have no idea. I'm still farming the baguette gun because of Second Fleet. I guess if you want to have 2 fleets, you need 6. Okay. I guess. That is a true statement, but, you know, whatever. Wednesday. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that makes sense, because they started this one early. It was weird. I don't remember why they started it early, or if they gave a reason, but I know they started it early, and I was, like, throwing me off that it was, like, yeah, I don't know. Thoughts on putting homing beacon and aviation on Hiru, or is it too much? This is for PvP, right? Because we're not using Hiru in PvE, right? I assume, right? All right, so I'm just gonna speak, assuming this is PvP, because you know that's my channel and Hiru is a PvP ship. But you know, if it happens, we'll fix it. Okay, so what I mean here is, I think the aviation fuel for PvP on Hiru is great. It gives you aviation. It's obviously not a gold catapult, but it gives you aviation. It gives you flight speed, which is important for getting to your opponent quicker. And it also obviously gives them health, which helps with crash damage. So it's a very good PvP equip. But the homing beacon is kind of weird. So what it does is if we're really comparing the homing beacon to 2 other options, and the other option is a gold catapult, which is going to give you 100 aviation, and the other option is the washing machine or the beaver tag. We're going to assume that they're the same. You could pick either one. They are not the same, but for this purpose, we're going to say that. So the homing beacon takes away aviation. That takes away your AA stat. That takes away some of your damage output. Not by that much, but a little bit. And what do you get in return? You get 4% quicker launch strike. Is that really important PvP? Your PvP match is going to be a minute, usually. So if you're launching at 20-ish seconds or so, is it going to be super important? Ah, look at that. Psych. 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 Is it going to be super important to get that 4%? Is it going to give you an extra airstrike? No. So in terms of damage output, it actually doesn't do anything. So what does it do? Well, it gives you the go-ahead over somebody. Well, the only time this is going to really occur is if you're playing an exact match hero. This means that for an exact match hero, the only real chance this is going to happen is if you are in the end game of your PvP on your server and you both have like totally maxed out heroes, and like they're both oathed or they're both not oathed, they're both 120 fully enhanced, they have the same planes, and they're not using the fuel, they're using the aviation gasoline, right? And so in that case, and they use the gold catapult, you get to launch first. And will that make a difference in that battle of the mirror match? Yes, because you'll proc final counter for them before they do it for you. So that's a win right there. How many exact replica heroes you're going to run into at the PvP level? I don't know. Probably not that many, honestly. It really depends. So it is an option, but I, as a default, a lot of times just go with the washing machine, because hero's job to win is to dodge things. If it's able to dodge like a Warspite barrage, you're gonna win. And it also has that 2-second invincibility, which is like not that bad of a skill. People forget about that part. So I would go with the washing machine as that second slot with the aviation fuel. You could go with the gold catapult if you know that your opponent's not playing a hero and not playing something that would snipe you. And the homing beacon is kind of like if you are playing Amagi with the exact same loadout as somebody else that's playing Amagi, it gives you that little extra edge. But to be fair, you already have the damage edge because of the way the PvP mechanics work. So this would just give you the extra edge for the reload. So a homing beacon, I love it for PvE because it helps me with figuring out my perfect min-max timing or time calculating when things launch and whatnot. It's perfect for that. For PvP, in theory, it's good. In practice, it's meh. But they're all usually decent. All right. Once again, way too much talking. It's probably because I'm auto-laning right now. But, you know, that's fine. Okay. What happens to your ship's morale when it drops to 0? You start losing affinity. I'm pretty sure. And you gain like half XP, I think. I think it's like you gain half XP and you start losing affinity. Okay. I need bad guns because I don't have to switch gear around. Because I don't like having to switch gear around. Yeah, being lazy. Yeah, being super proactive by like grinding all day so you can be lazy later on. That's very smart, very smart. Took 3rd place back. Congratulations, Nelson. We're going to see Dutchie versus Nelson. Yes, for PvP. Well, good, because I, spent like 5 minutes talking about that. It can be important for syncing timing sometimes, such as Formidable, right? Yes, Formidable is not a PvP ship in most cases. I do not like using her for PvP. I think she's fantastic for EX modes. I think she's fantastic for challenge modes. I think she's fantastic for 13.4. I think she has so many applications in PvE. She's one of the best carriers because she does so much damage. She has a lot of applications. She's just a little slow for me. If there was ever a carrier that I was going to like consider using homing beacon in PvP, it would probably be her because she has a slow loadout. But yeah, it is an important item. I have 3 of them on my main account plus 10 for when I need them to kind of fix timing issues. Is morale important for max ships? So the morale bonus is going to affect your EXP gain. If they're maxed at 120, you don't really care about that. Now, technically, if you don't know this, at level 120, your ships still gain experience. This is pretty much a spoiler that our level cap is going to go over level 120 in the future. It will eventually go up. My guess is it'll at some point get to 150. And so, does it matter? Well, you can store more EXP, I guess, for when they make the impossible grind to level 130 in the level cap expansion. But does it really make a difference? No. Does it make a difference in the output? No. Technically, if you have Fleet 0, you can go down in affinity. So, like, you can lose the love, or you can lose, like... Actually, that would be really interesting if somebody oathed a ship, and then... If they oathed the ship, and then they got rid of the affinity below 100... That's a test. That's a test. I want to test that, actually. Like, if you oath the ship at 100 and then you get it to morale 0 and then you get it to drop the affinity, do you still get the 9% boost? I don't know. That's a good question. Okay. Okay, here we go. Also, I use it for Illustrious Eldritch combo. Because I think it's important to proc Illustrious Shield as soon as possible. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it probably won't... that's fair. That's fine. Like, if you're using Illustrious, you're already giving up so much damage because of the double fighter thing, that the difference in damage output on Illustrious for an aviation, or not a homing beacon, is fine. Like, because you're not using Illustrious for any damage at all. And you're not even caring that she lives very long. You're caring that Eldridge lives. So yeah, I agree with that, actually. I mean, that's a very niche example, but that is an example where the homing beacon would actually be really good. Good point. Good point. How many points? Nelson. Well, we'll go check that out once I finish grinding here. Do you have 2 exercises left? Question mark. That's not for me. Beacon for PvE starter. Yeah, beacon's fine. Okay, thank you. Very helpful. You're welcome, Creamy. You will probably be in the guild. I'll probably put you in after the stream, and I'll give you the elite role because you got your Admiral of the Navy, I believe. If I recall correctly, you got your Admiral of the Navy on stream today, or at least while I was having those technical difficulties. And you did apply for the guild before, so I'll get the purge of the people in the guild, probably afterward. Reach out to them, make sure like something's not wrong with them, and we'll get you in, and then we'll get you that elite roll. Okay, because carrier loads slowly at the start. Oh yeah, right. That is true. Evil brings up a good point. If your carriers are not leveled or max limit breaked, that's not real. Whatever. If your carriers aren't max limit break, and they are not leveled, you're going to have a tough time with that reload stat. It does not scale well for low-level ships. It is probably pretty good. Although, better than 100 aviation? I don't know. But typically, I have not done any of the math or really looking at, like, what about a level 70? Like, I'm looking at level 120 ships, typically. Learn to liberally use gear sets will help change gear faster, and using third gear set as unequip also helps. Yes, I do that actually on my main, not on this one, but I set up a couple gear sets that I want, usually 2 that I switch between, and I set up an empty one, and so when I want to clear it, I just change to the clear one, and I can then change back really quickly. One of the issues with setting it up this way though is it won't auto take one of those items equipments from another ship. So let's say I have 1 white shell and I want to put it on, it's obviously the optimal equip for my battleships. I want to put it on Hood, and then I want to put it on Amagi. I can't just have it click and then it won't just, like, if it's on Amagi and I click it for Hood, it won't steal it from Amagi. I have to go do it like manually. So that part's a little irritating, but I get why they do it. Because it would kind of be weird because they don't know exactly where to steal it from if there are multiple. But yeah, okay. What would an HMS main fleet look like for PvP? Basically, you have two builds. You have the Queen Elizabeth build and the non-Queen Elizabeth build. I think I prefer the non-Queen Elizabeth build a little bit, just because like you're giving up a lot of damage until Queen Elizabeth gets that retrofit, and you get Ditto. Then I think it becomes more relevant. Ideal setup for me is Centaur, Monarch, and Warspite. That's my ideal setup for the HMS backline. Warspite deals so much damage. Centaur is gonna boost that damage and does it fast. And because she doesn't take as much of a hit as other carriers, that's fine. She has a double fighter loadout, which allows her to shoot faster, so she's harder to get ships that can barrage kill her. And she also has her own like special airstrike skill, which is helpful. Monarch has the heal. Monarch. Damage output on Monarch is insane. Okay, guys, we're here to D3. I don't even remember if I have the requirements for this. Okay, here we go. Whew. All right, light carrier. Well, this is we have one. We only have one option. I don't even have. Yeah, we have one option. That's it, right there. Light carrier. Okay, that's our light carrier. And then just do that, right? Yeah, that works. This is fine. I guess we can do that. Wow, I actually do have a submarine fleet here. I need a little bit more evasion, so you're up. Does that lower my level? Please don't lower my level. Oh, look at that. We got it. Okay. All right, D1. Here we are. Do we want Meowficers? Probably. Command Cat. Who do we got? I don't remember all those skills off the top of my head. What is your skill? As the Command Cat. That sounds good enough for me. Okay. Do we even have cruisers? Yeah, we do. Oh. I guess we don't have a second cat. It won't make that much of a difference. My cats aren't even that good. Okay. Technically, these some of these oaths are not 200 affinity yet, so this is still like helpful. Okay, slowly getting through the chat here. +7 and +9. Oof, that +7. That hurts. Those hurt. Karen's taking the kids. What? It's really hard to morale 0 an Oath ship, I bet, because the improved morale growth of Oath ships. Yes, it would actually be insane. Evil, you still get the boost from the Oath, the 9%. Oh, look at that. We found hacks. If you're married and they're unhappy, you still get the boost. Gosh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You didn't get Admiral of the Navy? Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. You're definitely in the top 100. I don't know if you got Admiral of the Navy, I guess. I kind of just assumed because, you know, I wasn't around. I assumed that you were in the top 100 when I came back on, that you got it. Well, thank you for your honesty. How do your ships lose so much health but still not die? I don't know. I'm pretty sure one of them did die. I'm pretty sure Minnie did die. Yeah. Max limit broken. Oh, I'm way behind in chat. these are comments from things I was saying earlier. I'm way behind. I'm back. Baguette gun yet? No. Oh wait, this isn't even D1. Now it's D1 though. We got to D1. I said I don't grind on this Amagi account. KMS PvP fleet. Frederick with the Japanese PvP fleet. That's the best. That's the best KMS fleet. When you just put Frederick into the IJN meta fleet, then you have KMS fleet, right? That's right. If no Monarch, then Hood maybe. Yeah, I mean, because of the meta, I prefer King George V over Hood. And yeah, I prefer King George V over Hood. like I said, if you don't have that, you could go Queen Elizabeth. Formidable, technically, although if you're putting that on a defense fleet, it's going to get yeeted. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, late gun on CA. But the CA D3 gun is actually better for CA with main gun +1 and have skills that proc from the main, since those... Are you telling me I have to pick up more than one? See, this is why I have evil, because he's like, oh, there's those ships with those main gun +1s, and there's a few of them, and they actually prefer from the slower shooting firing rate of the French gun. All right, I'll probably pick one up then, maybe. Not on this account, definitely. Oil efficiency, LOL. Fill fleet 1. Yeah, I don't know. You got rid of Unicorn? Yeah, why wasn't Unicorn showing up for that? I don't think I got rid of Unicorn. Did I accidentally retire my Unicorn? That'd been pretty funny. I might have. I might have been just like, I'm done with this BS. I'm just gonna retire it. This account is so much better than some people I know who played Azur Lane for 7 months. Well, you know, it's not necessarily how long you've played, it's how much time you've synced into it. So like, you know, you could play for 7 months, but if you log in once a week, yeah, of course, you're not gonna do it. I'm thinking that, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about the whaling for next week. I'm thinking I want to keep one of my accounts like 100% free to play. But at the same time, do I? I don't know. It's just kind of like some of the newer players are like, "Oh, you're a YouTuber. Like, of course your accounts are great." It's like, yeah, but like, I kind of want to show them that like, yeah, if you actually like play though, you can get some really sick stuff. Like, the game's free to play friendly. So like, if I can say my account's free to play, it does like help get people be like, "Oh, if he could do that, like, I can do that without spending money." Okay, anyway, moving on. No KG5 on Amagi server, though. Yes, no King George V on Amagi server. If we're talking about Amagi server, yeah, Hood's a fine replacement. Like, she increases that reload, which, if it procs, is nice. 70%, it's nice. When are we getting KMS ships? Honestly, historically, are there even that many more KMS ships? Like, there weren't that many KMS ships in the first place. And we already have, like, a good chunk. Like, there were more French ships than there were KMS ships. Like, France should be the 4th major faction, if we think about it. But they didn't actually participate in the naval war, really. Not really. Not that much, at least. A little bit. They did a little bit. Yeah, okay, don't at me. Like, they did a little bit. But not nearly as much impact as, like, other navies. Other main navies. When Z23 gets an O skin, aka never. Yeah. She will eventually, guys. Don't worry. Be patient. Be patient. You'll get your O skin. You guys already oathed her anyway, so it's not like it's like eh. It's like me waiting for my Amagi skin. Except there's no guarantee Amagi ever gets an O skin. Like, Nimi is a starter. She will get her O skin eventually. 2 hours streamed after fixing the problem. Yes, I probably should have gone earlier, but I felt really bad for you guys, like, donating and then all the technical problems, and it's like, I don't know, I didn't want to leave you hanging. Also, I was really excited to check out the end of this, like, competition we had. Like, I really wanted to do it today, and I don't have, like, time tomorrow to stream for you guys. So, like, sure, I'd give you guys the extra hour. So, okay, we're starting to get there. Thank you, Dutchy. I just realized That is exactly the answer to my question. That's why I could only pick unicorn. Alright. Baguette gun. Apparently PR3 will include them as a drop. Oh, PR3 is going to have the baguette gun? Awesome. Sandy can be your 100% free to play. No. I don't play that account anymore. Once Amagi dropped, I was like, I'm playing Amagi. Screw the Sandy account. Just finished my online test. What did I miss? Oh, perfect. Henry Nexus. You have a chance to go take... If you have attempts left, you have a chance to go take Nelson's spot for this competition. What did I miss? I was prepared to pull a lot of cubes, and then I pulled Richelieu on the second pull. Then we did some lines from Richelieu. We rushed. We got first place for a little bit, and then Nelson, I think, came and took it from me. We got a bunch of +8s. We had a lot of technical difficulties early on. I don't know if you were still here for that. And yeah, that's most of what is going on, I guess. Now we're just grinding the event, and yeah, that's what you missed. Iris Libre is mostly harassing. Okay. Germany was a major submarine power. I don't know about the rest of their navy. You are correct. Submarine U-boats were a problem for the first half of the war. And U-boats and submarines in general are not that important in Azur lane. I mean, they're helpful for World 13. They're important for challenge mode. That's it. I mean, maybe they'll be more important in the future, but they're not really important now. I leveled my 3 U-boats on my main account. And if submarines ever become like important, I'm ready. I'm not a huge fan of submarines though in this game for some reason. I don't know. It just kind of like takes away from the main way that this game was kind of developed to be played. Oh gosh, I might actually have to go manual. Yeah. I don't want to actually... Oh, shit. Going manual actually hurt. Yeah. Get out of here. Actually... I'm a scrub. I have to go manual. Oh crap. Yeah. Is it just Yuki? It's just Yuki. Just Yuki. Gotta rely on that 25%. I think I have her maxed out. Oh crap. That was bad. Oh, I need help. Ah. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we're good. Come on, Hood. Proc your barrage. Oh, she did. Nice. To be fair, Hood procs her barrage when I call it for it. Okay, there we go. We finished it. Not well, but we finished it. Hey, baguette. Not the gold one, though. Scroll. PR3 announced the details aren't released yet. Yeah, I'm really interested for when the details come out. Nimi is godlike, you blasphemer. Yeah. I feel like I got a lot of Nimi haters on the on that Azur Lane Content Creator Championship. That was a lot of fun to do. I want to do that again, but next time I do that, I need to get an editor because that was a lot of editing. I was not excited to do that again. But if we ever do that again, we're gonna need an editor. Are you able to clear the event's EX stage? Yeah, I actually have a video on that on my channel. It's the finish the event in day 1, 100%. video. It's good chance it's actually in your recommended on the right side of the screen. Right click it, open it in a new tab, and watch it later. There is the EX mode there. There's timestamps because it's a long video. There are timestamps in the description, and it will take you right to the EX mode clear if that is all you're interested in. Okay, well, a lot happened. Yeah, basically. A nice sound effect, thanks. Did I hear the S word? I don't actually remember saying it, but probably. I mean, I'm not immune to swearing. I just don't do it very often. Or at least I try not to. At least I try not to. Saying I don't do it very often might be an untrue statement, but I try not to. You have 4 left, Henry. Well, you have a chance. I don't know exactly what your points are, but you have a chance. Why is Hood off flag? Why is Hood off flag? Hood is off flag because Hood has 200 affinity, and Hiru does not have 200 affinity. And when you have the flagship bonus, you, yeah, basically. All right. I'm back. Stream going good. Oh, Night Armor. Are you back? Did you go to bed or come back? Well, this stream is going a ton better than the first time I tried to do it today. It's going a lot better than that. I'm sure that my bot posted it to Twitter and other stuff, and that like somebody's just like, what the heck is this garbage? Because it's just like me being like like, and then all laggy. I don't know. I'll go clear it up afterward, but I need to get this stream rolling as quickly as possible. I'll go clean it up. But this stream is going much better. I don't know if you were here, but there was from Malim who donated 1,000 Danish krones to be a mega whale on probably the next stream. So next stream we're gonna be mega whaling a little bit because we can. We got some gems, and now we can mega whale. So that's neat. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when you left, so I'm not sure. I mean, obviously we're gonna archive this. You can go watch it afterward, any of the parts that you did miss. All right, who do we want to enhance here? I think these are all like probably maxed enhanced. Probably. Nope. Now she is. Okay, do we have any left? That's fine. Oh, she's in battle. Crap. She's probably in battle too. Yep. This is fine. We can ride this out to the end. We got 10 slots. All right. When the second and fourth, when the second and fourth Rishlu class are out before Rishlu. Yeah. Well, that's all right. She came eventually. I mean, that happens for other ships. Like, I'm pretty sure that happens for other ships too. Coming to Azur lane near you. PR3 submarines. I hope not. Well, I guess the Japanese. Well, no, because they actually built those and they're in the game. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I hope not. You never used your subs. Yeah, I don't use my subs very often. How much lore do you think the new Siren mode will feature? Huh. That is interesting. I think it will have lore. I think it will have a good chunk of lore. I think it will almost be like an event of lore. I obviously have no idea. But I think that would be a good opportunity to kind of flesh out those sirens. And I know they have announced we're getting altar ships this year. So we're getting Altar Hiru. We're getting Altar Ark Royal. I'd be shocked if we don't eventually get Altar Enterprise and Altar Takao. And I guess they're calling them Ashes, but that's the faction. But the point is, we're getting the altars. So that would be a great place to kind of flesh out that story and get people hyped for those ships. So yeah, I think there will be lore in it. Looks like I'm going to sleep because I've lost the competition. I'm sorry, Dutchie. I'm sorry. Don't worry, though. If Nelson wins, and he wins at the end of the season, I'll go to the next place person. I'm going to get 2 Vice Admirals. So if you keep playing Sunday night, we will pick that. We'll pick up that for you. So not all is lost yet. But good night, Dutchie. Watch your own videos on stream. I guess that's one way to get watch time. I'm not sure if that's allowed. I'm not sure if that's allowed for the partnership program. All right, I'm going to go. See ya, Joshua. Thanks for staying by. Guild reveals done yet or coming later? Well, we did a few. We did one right after I finished rushing. Obviously, at the end of the stream, we're going to check for Vice Admiral, and if anyone else managed to get some, we'll update them as well. Flagship. Oh, my chat just like updated. Essex rerun next. Essex rerun next is, yeah, that's well, it's not really rerun. It's the air raid one. It's not the one that she came out in. Now she is available, so if you don't have Essex, you can pull her. Independence is going to be announced. So is going to be the other Essex class, the last one, the sure. I'm going to butcher this name. Not even going to try it. You know which one I'm talking about. It's not Bunker Hill. It's not Intrepid. It's not Essex. It's the 4th one. Yeah, that one comes. Okay. Okay, you hood people. I will put Amagi in the center. Her barrage is better. Do you ever get mad? Yes, I get mad. And ALM is a total Chad off stream. That's just funny because me and my girlfriend were talking exactly about Chads the other day. I don't know. That's just funny. Yes, I do get mad. Definitely. All right, I am finally caught up. Alter Renown. Oh, cool. Very cool. I'm finally caught up. So good. Since sirens aren't historical, do you dislike the sirens like the collab ships? Yes. Because here's what's going to happen. I don't want them to be playable for us. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I don't, because if they are playable for us, it would be insane lore-wise to not make them just the most OP ships, right? Because it's like these 4 ships are just like rewriting time, redoing the thing, beating all the other ships, and then just like getting stronger every iteration. So it's like, in theory, these ships are so much more powerful than every other ship possible. So if we get them, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either they're going to be super overpowered and then you're never going to ever play any of the normal ship girls ever again, which is not going to be part of the game, or they're going to be like collab ships and completely irrelevant. And then the more irritating part about them being irrelevant is it goes against the lore. Like if a Kazuna AI is an irrelevant ship, it's like, okay, we can just pretend they don't exist, like whatever. But if a siren is out and it's irrelevant, it's like, well, why is this siren terrible. So it's kind of like this like no-win situation, I think, because if you put them out at their power level that they should be by the lore, they're going to win everything and going to take over everything, and that won't be good. And if you bring them out and they're weak, it's going to be like, well, that's also weird. Okay. Henry Nexus, you missed it by 1 point. Oh, so sad. So sad. My dream would be that they have Yorktown Wasp or Lexington Essex class or the retrofits added in. Yeah, it would be interesting if they ever like bring back like some of the carriers that were like reused. Yeah, Yorktown I think being like one of the prime examples that both of her ships were used in World War II. Never angry, just a little mad. I definitely don't get mad on stream. I enjoy streaming you guys. This is fun for me a lot of times. So, like, you know, not mad. I'm having fun. Thoughts on what will be for PR3? Habakkuk. No, actually, I don't really think Habakkuk will be in PR3. I just keep saying it, hoping that like someone at Azur Lane will hear it and be like, "Oh, that's a good idea." I don't think it is because it's not in. Habakkuk is not playable in World of Warships. It is actually in the game files of World of Warships, but it's not playable. And they typically tend to take their PR ships off of ships in World Warships, so it's unlikely. But you know, I can dream. Playable Siren is actually unpopular opinion. Well, that is news to me. Maybe it's just the noisy people that I am familiar with hearing. This section of the pronunciation, Sanrila. Okay. I wish no playable Sirens. Okay, well, we're on the same page there. You don't need to seriously nerf them story-wise. Like, cut them from the source of their power. I guess that's actually like a decent idea. Like, be like, oh, they're like on your team now, so they like gave up all. It's like this is gonna show like probably my like I don't know. It's like when they have those like Christmas movies with the Winter Warlock, and they're like, oh, he's like this super powerful evil guy, and then he like comes onto Santa Claus's side, and he's like, oh, I lost all my magic because I'm good now. Like, something like that. Show him my boomer side. Okay. PR3 takes ships from WoWs. They did in PR1 and PR2, so the idea is that they would do it again for PR3, but no guarantee. Retrofits are based on lore or not. Does Sandy retrofit really have... I mean... Yes, they're based on lore, but almost every ship that didn't get sank like really quickly gets a retrofit because you need to keep updating them. I mean, like half the time the retrofit is like add a radar because like radars being continuously upgraded during that time period. So almost every ship has a retrofit in actual history if it didn't get sunk really quickly. I don't think Sirens will be playable. Seems like originally Sakura and the Iron Blood were supposed to be the bad guys, but because they like to protect you know, Yostar has a market in Japan, and they cater to it a little more than I'd like, but it's fine. It's fine. Cuz like if they played too closely to actual history, then you'd have to like people would get angry about the war crime stuff going on. And yeah. Okay, when AAL got popular in Japan, I reckon they decided to go, yeah, that's exactly. You're right. Yep. I love hearing Sandy in the background. She's so loud. Yeah, she is. She's like trying to take the #1 spot from me here. There's Hiro. You can hear Hiro a little bit, at least when I stop talking. How many gun pieces do you have so far? On this account? Pretty sure 0. Pretty sure 0 on this account. Most likely will be KMS CVs since they are testing them out in WoW. That would be interesting because Graf Zeppelin, she just doesn't really cut it. But you know, there's nothing to say that PR4 is not going to come. So like, you know, How many gun pieces do you? No, I already read that. Jesus. Okay. I'm probably late, but how was quarantine for you all? I mean, obviously not preferable, but you know, much worse for other people than myself. Kind of still in quarantine until next month, but it can go out if you want. Yeah, like, yeah, we're in like opening up where it's like, oh, you can go out, but like, don't. Which is funny because around where I'm at, like, they're like, don't go out. And everyone was just like, and how are you going to enforce that exactly? So everyone just went out. Like, especially like the protests. Everyone's like, oh, protest, which technically was against quarantine, right? But, you know, they didn't enforce them. So I don't actually look at like the changes from opening up for any different than they were like a month ago, just because of the amount of people that just around me were not following quarantine at all. So is this 480 only? Yes, it is. I think. I'm pretty sure it is because we are having a lot of issues with disconnection and lag earlier. So I went to the lowest setting on everything and just said we're gonna make this here. So it's probably 1080, or sorry, 480, not 1080. Jeez, it's probably 480. I think it is. I went to the lowest one. I don't remember exactly which one is the lowest setting that we have on OBS, but I did go to the lowest setting and to just try and get it working. And so far, this stream has been clean for the most part. I think when I pulled Rishlu, it crashed a little bit, but I think we're doing it. Maybe you can have sirens be OP and playable if they're separate. If they were separate from the core game, maybe make it separate mode or limit it sirens to specific siren worlds only. Oh, so you're saying like, oh, so like if you like defeat a specific siren in siren mode or in that new mode, potentially like the world boss clearing mode thing, maybe get them as a playable character for a special EX map or something. Not like playable for PvP or in the main story, but like playable for like the special, and you have to defeat. Yeah, that would be all right. Quarantine was a big suck. I had to work through all of it. Did you have to go into work or did you work remotely? It kind of ruined me since learning in school online. All right, learning in school online is kind of something I'm new to. Yeah, online school is a little bit different. It really depends. If your institutions are familiar with how to run school online and familiar with the differences between brick and mortar, they can cater to the advantages and kind of help with the disadvantages. But I think a lot of schools that were like, so like, we're brick and mortar, we're never going online, we're just like, you have to go online now. And since you didn't develop any infrastructure or any know-how of how to run an online school, they sucked at it. Absolutely terrible. And so it makes it really really hard. I think you can run an online school very well, and it'd be very beneficial, cost efficient, and whatnot. But I think a lot of the institutions that are being forced to do it online right now have no experience doing so, and they do it poorly. Class battleship would be crazy as a PR3 ship. They were even larger than Iowa class ships if they had been built. Yeah, it'd be kind of weird if we got like PR3 ships that were quote unquote bigger than Iowa and Yamato before we get those two. So how much for 24-hour stream? I can't do a 24-hour stream this weekend. Maybe in a future weekend. Definitely not this weekend. I can't do a 24-hour stream, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be fun one of these times. We'll see. We'll see. I'd crash too if I pulled Rich. True. Good one, Ark. Online class tempt me to play Azure Lane since I'm at home. That is one of the biggest issues with online classes is you need a lot of self-control from your students. And so, like, if you're trying to teach, like, elementary school students, that's just not going to happen. And some people just don't have as much self-control of that as well. To be fair, though, when I was in college, I was playing mobile games in class anyway. Mostly because I could double task it most of the time. But, like, I would play mobile games in classes where I was like, I already know this stuff. I read the book. Not usable in regular worlds. Yeah, I'd be sad if they're usable in regular worlds or PvP. If they have some way to implement sirens without making them, like, absolutely broken shoken for like all content, I'd be fine. Older games, when you defeat the boss, you can use a weaker version of them in special fights. Yep. That's kind of the idea. I had to go into work and we increased our hours. You increased your hours. Were you working in, like, medical field? Mind you, I was working full-time at a private golf... Nope, you answered my question. While finishing school. I don't think golf courses are essential, but whatever. You know, at least it's better than, like, being furloughed or let go. But, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, golfing. I guess golfing is, like, one of those sports where it's, like, naturally social distancing. So I don't know if it's necessarily essential. Actually, it's definitely not essential. But at the same time, it's, like, you can do it. But it's kind of like alcohol. It's, like... Is alcohol really essential? Like, I guess if you want rubbing alcohol, but, like, is, like, drinking alcohol really essential? No. It's like a self-medication part. It's like people trying to get through it. It's like, okay, let the people go. They got to go grocery shopping anywhere. Let them buy the alcohol, right? So, like, they were made essential. Golf courses, it's like, okay, like, they're going to be socially distanced while they're golfing. So it's like, probably it's not essential, but it's not really a huge risk factor either. Okay, comes down to funding. Yeah, when a disease is worse than ligma. Oh gosh, I know a lot of bio students that had to buy and record their tests from home. It was janky as hell. Yeah, I think the proctor system for online tests is really hard to do. I know some schools that have done it amazing, and most schools do it wrong. And the schools that do it amazing, you still have to have teachers that are on board with using that integrated protocol for the proctors. So yeah, AP tests were a nightmare for you. Oh, I remember AP tests. Those aren't they getting rid of? I heard that they're getting rid of, like, all of the awards for AP tests soon, if not already. I heard they are doing that. I heard that. I was like, wow, that's a big change from the college board there. Do we continue the event gacha after getting Richelieu and Algerie, or save? Do your 3 daily builds. And if you get Richelieu and Algerie, yeah, I would just do your 3 daily builds. You know, I would do it off the event banner because it saves you a bullion if you get it. And if, you know, I don't know if you care about the elites, but those are the only 2 ships that you're going to be using off of those. I guess technically you can save yourself 8,000 event points by pulling a Jeanne d'Arc, but just do your 3 dailies, and that's fine. I'd say that's the... Just put a siren for a cut screen battle. Oh, that'd be fine. I'd be 100% fine if they want to do a cut screen battle with a siren. That'd be fun. No problem. What about subfaction? A subfaction in a larger siren faction being playable would make sense lore-wise. By subfactions, do you mean like the minor factions, like I guess France is one technically, Russia, Italy? I love subfactions. Or minor factions, if that's what you're talking about. Stream is going on still. Nice. We're... you know, this is definitely not the most popular stream. It's actually probably one of my less popular streams recently, but it's still having a lot of fun here. And, you know, we're still going. Got to make up for the fact that we, you know, had the first hour and a half basically taken away. Imagine working in an Amazon warehouse for over 4 months. Yes, Amazon warehouse working is probably... high risk and just not fun. Grateful to people who do it so that I don't have to. You guys took barely any precautions. You didn't get sick. I got paid, so at the end of the day, it was okay. However, it was worrying you some days. Well, so, like, could you take the precautions? Like maybe other people weren't, and that's unfortunate. But, like, I mean, you could take the precautions that you need. I heard Harvard or some other major school is not going off ACT or SAT. I mean, Harvard is usually a very holistic process at the college, and at the other schools they have their own kind of at the other Harvard schools they have their own kind of admissions process, but they're usually pretty holistic processes that, like, test scores. Actually, they're being Harvard's being sued for that holistic process because Asian people are claiming that it's racist against them, basically. So APCS was easier than I thought. Is that computer science? Yeah, I mean, AP tests, if you know, and I mean, like, it's been a while since I've taken them, so they might have changed, but, like, I felt like if you knew the subject, if you, like, studied, like, they weren't bad. But I thought one of the things is just kind of the pressure. It's kind of like, I guess it gets you ready for college, because it's like college is like, oh, you can do all the work the whole semester, but 80% of your grades the final. It's like the AP, you can do all this work, you can do it, but you flunked the AP test. It's like you don't get credit for it. So I guess it kind of gets prepared for that. I do 3 daily in light builds to save on gold and cubes since I got all the event ships. That's fine. Yeah, if you want to save 3 cubes, that will save you 3 cubes a day. That's a good idea. That's fine too. If you grind a bunch during the event, I won't do 3 after I get all the ships. Wait. If you grind a bunch during the event, I won't do the daily 3 pulls after I get all the ships. I mean, yeah, I guess if you grind so much that you literally buy out the shop before the end of the event, I guess the 3 daily builds don't matter. That's a lot of grind, though. Pulled 7 Jeans farming for my 15 CA. Yeah, if you are actually farming for the prince a lot, you will get drops. Jean's a decent. Did y'all see that? I don't know, actually. I'm a little delayed. Minor factions like that. Yeah, I love minor factions. It sounds like most people will come in contact with it, but 90%. Yeah, so the thing about it is it's not that we aren't going to get it. It's that we're trying not to all get it at the same time so that those people who need to go to the hospital will have hospital beds available for them. It's also so that we'll have medical staff, because if, like, all your medical staff ends up getting it at the same time, you won't have people to treat the people that get it. So the goal is not to prevent you from ever getting it. The goal is to prevent everyone from getting it at the same time, so that we overwhelm our medical infrastructure. That's really all that it is. So that's why states in the U.S., some of them are opening up based on hospital bed numbers. So if hospital numbers go up, hospital bed numbers go up, they will open up more. And then when they start going down again, because you're opening up more, then they will. And it's kind of this process. I mean, if you remember the 1917 or whatever one that happened 100 years ago, it took about a year and a half of in and out of quarantine before that one actually, like, ended. Okay. Yeah. How do you get more oil? There's not that many ways to get oil other than buying it, waiting for it. Yostar typically gives oil a lot out. So, like, if you want to save it in your mail, you can do that. And commissions are a great way to get oil as well. And let's see. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to actually click enhance. Oh, she's in battle. Are you in battle? Yeah, okay. Taking AP courses to get earlier BS classes out of the way for college is smart. Community colleges are your friend. Read the class syllabus. Yeah, AP classes save a ton of money. I mean, I don't know how much they were. I know they're like a couple $100, and college classes are like thousands of dollars. So, like, they save a ton of money. And and they allow you to get into your discipline faster. The only reason that like they could be considered like meh is if you don't know exactly what you want to major and you like take so many of them that they're like, oh, you have to pick your major now because you're like you passed all the gen eds, and then you're like, I don't know what I want to do, and then you have to end up switching majors later. That I guess possibly could be a problem, but like generally like it saves a lot of money. If you can do AP classes, do it. I mean, if you can't, that's fine, but if they're available to you and you feel capable of doing them, do them in the subjects you really like, because like yeah, do them in the subjects you really like, definitely. Also, yeah, technically they do take away from your like easy A GPAs. So like if you like English 101, like if that's an easy A for you, and then you take, because you're really good at English, but you take AP Lit or whatever it is, and you get out of it, then you don't get that A on your GPA. Does that really matter? Probably not, but for that first job, probably. But after that, no. I thought that dab emote, but we call it elbow cough. Yo, think you can get 3K by June end. 3K what? Oh, 3K subs? Yeah, I think I can get 3K subs. I would be shocked if I don't get 3K subs by next week. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 3K subs by end of June. I would be shocked if I didn't, actually, honestly, like, because I'm like so close. What am I at now? I need like 20 more people. Not even. I'm almost averaging that pickup a day at this point. So it's probably going to be a few days. Okay, I'm actually taking Gov and Econ online for my community college before my senior year. That's very smart. I know some places don't have AP classes, but they have IB classes, which is kind of similar. And I know other places have the ability to kind of dual enroll in the local community college and the high school. It doesn't have to be AP classes. It can be whatever is available to you. Yeah, taking online community college classes to get some credit for college saves a lot of money. And is a very good idea. Shows you're intelligent. Oh, you can get a small amount of oil retiring ships. Yeah, I don't think that's going to make a difference. I'm an AP slave. Taking 4 APs in 1 year. Yeah. AP's a good idea. I mean, obviously don't take more than you think you can handle. If you don't pass the tests, it's all for nothing. Sadly. AP classes also save so much time in college. Yep, that is true. And especially if you go to a college that you pay by semester or trimester, whatever you're on, instead of paying by credit hour, then, or actually if you pay by credit hour, it still helps you, but not as much. Yeah, it just saves money, really. College classes are much harder than AP classes. That depends, but I would say on average, yes, that's true. I got 12 AP creds, and I thank God I got them. Can be helpful, definitely. Many people are. I'm starting to work on DC since I don't think I'm traveling out of state. I forgot what that was in reference to. I honestly forgot what that was in reference to. I'm sorry, Creamy. He's jinxing himself with the subs. I know I am jinxing myself with the subs. That's why I said I'd be shocked, but then I was like, oh gosh, I said it. Nah, it's not going to happen. I didn't want to say like tomorrow. It probably won't be tomorrow. It'll probably be a few days. But like, good chance at the end of the weekend. I'm going to get this purple baguette gun. Does that count stream? ASML learning stream. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm glad that you guys don't like hate my voice, so that's good. Hey, we can add this staff cat bat. Let's add this staff cat. 20K in debt is a lot. I mean, depending on where you live, that could be a down payment for a house. Let's do it. So yeah, 20K is a lot in debt. I mean, I know people who are like 6 figures in debt at 10% interest. Like that honestly makes you a slave for like at least half your life, if not like the rest of your life. Because you can't, if it's a student loan, you can't declare bankruptcy and get out of it. So like, it pretty much makes you a slave if you're in that much debt. Like it's almost criminal to offer an 18-year-old $250,000 that they can't get rid of in bankruptcy at a 10% interest rate. That's just insane. Wow, this stream got a lot more like real life chatty than I expected it to ever do. I guess it's because we're like going on almost 3 hours here, and we're just kind of grinding. But hopefully you guys have some fun. We didn't say we didn't hate your voice. Technically, we didn't. True, that is true. You did not say you didn't hate my voice. You could potentially be hating it. Who hates the other person voice? I mean, that's so weird if you hate other person's voice. There are definitely voices that I'm like, that's super annoying. Like I've definitely had voices with like there are definitely certain people that have voices that I'm like, I don't want to listen to you, not because like I don't want to hear what you have to say, or not because I don't like you, but like your voice bothers me. That does happen. And you know who helped pass that law? And we're not trying to become political here. How this turned out to be this intense? That's a good question. We're gonna dial it back to cute anime boat girls. Sometimes I can't help myself. There is some YouTuber that sounds like they're angry all the time. Resting bitch voice? Is that something? Resting bitch voice? I don't know if that's a thing. You know, a lot of people on YouTube like kind of create their own personalities that are like very different from their own. So, you know, it might be on purpose. I don't know. I mean, I can't say that I'm like the same on stream as I am like just every day with everybody else, but I don't really like consider myself making myself a character. Like it's just like, you know, I'm just a little bit more careful about what I say when I'm broadcasting to the world, but I wouldn't say that I create a character to go on stream. Resting bitch tone. Good idea. In my country, 30K USD is enough for 4 years of tuition after deducting government subsidies. Yeah, in the U.S., well, if you can go to school for $30,000, to be fair though, in the U.S., most schools you don't pay ticket price between tuition, or between like scholarships and like other things like that. You typically aren't paying ticket price. It's kind of like a car. It's like you almost never buy a car at sticker price because there are just so many discounts and deals, right? So like you never really pay full tuition, but like most good schools in the US, you're going to be dishing out like $240,000 for 4 years. And the average person in the US goes almost 5 years. So that's, you know, close to $300,000. Okay, that's something I always think is interesting, that the average graduation is like 5 years. Like obviously you're supposed to graduate in 4 years, but like the average is 5. So that means that a bunch of people are paying 20% more to get their degree, which in the long run is probably worth it, but it's just like you don't always take that into consideration. It's not that I don't like you. It's that your voice bothers me. ALM 2020. I can be blunt at times, and I would not be shocked if I have not said that to somebody at some point. So, hold on. Tyler 1? Question mark? I don't know. Oh, Tectone? I've heard of Tectone. He's like the Arknights guy, right? I think he's like that Arknights guy that had that like a bunch of scandals. Doesn't he have like all these scandals on Arknights? I don't really know. I don't know much about him. Oh, you refer to 3C? I've asked Just 3C to speak in his videos. He's done it a few times. And when I've talked with him, he's like he doesn't like speaking his videos. He feels like that you should be able to like pause and read at your own pace, and he feels like when he speaks that it like is like lecture-y, and so a lot of his videos don't have commentary, and that's just his style, and you got to respect it. I mean, personally, I like videos that have audio. It helps me because half the time I'm like doing something else on my laptop when I'm watching YouTube guides. But yeah. Dang, that's a lot of money. Yeah. Top schools in the U.S. are a lot of money. I mean, like I said, you don't usually pay full dollar. Like Harvard's like $60,000 a year, I think, but the average student pays like closer to 25 because of aid and stuff, which is still $100,000 for a 4-year degree, but still. Some people just have an annoying voice. That is really it. I mean, you could actually go to speech therapy for that and actually do a wonders. Like, you'd think that people's voice is like naturally what they like are born with, but a lot of that can be corrected with like speech therapy and things like that. How do I Azure lane, please? Well, that's a big question. That's what this whole channel's about, is basically how do you Azure lane. So welcome, Blaster Blade. The best way, other than coming on the stream, I mean, if you have a specific question, I can maybe answer it on stream here, but the best way is to join my Discord server, and if you ever come across questions that arise while you're playing, there are a bunch of people that will help you, even when I'm offline. They will, there's a lot of experts on there that will help you. So, the links are in the description of pretty much every video. Just join the Discord server. You can hang out there completely free. Technically, you can join without an account if you are using a desktop, but to get most of the features that you'd want there, you'd probably need to make an account. Okay, anyone ever wondered if Azure Lane would run out of ships to add? In theory, technically, yes. Although, if you start making, I mean, it's kind of like World of Warships. World of Warships is going to run out of ships to add before Azure Lane does, I think. Used to have a very monotone, flat voice back in high school. Long backstory there. Yeah, like you can make changes to that. Monotone's not always the worst. It just like puts people to sleep sometimes. So if you're trying to have like an engaging lecture or an engaging talk with somebody, sometimes it can just put them to sleep. But it's not inherently bad. I'm gonna have to actually manual this. I didn't care about scandals. He's just very loud. Oh. I don't know. I heard something about him like quitting because he was getting bullied, or like I said, I don't play Arknights. I don't really follow that community. I don't watch Tectone. I'm gonna have to manual this, guys. So I'm gonna be AFK from chat for the next minute and a half or so. This will probably take, I don't know, because I'm playing. I'm not making an optimal fleet. I'm just like trying to level the ships I want to level. As always, PvP is how I play. PvE is the grind I have to do to enjoy the game, basically. We already did the fun stuff. This is the grind stuff for preparing. Oh gosh. Ah! That was a lot of damage. Yeah. This is gonna be tight. I almost want Sandy to die so that I can like start moving quicker. Okay. There's Sandy's death. Might have spoke too soon though. Oh. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Oh gosh. Ah! This is gonna be tight. No! 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 Come on. It's so close. I'll be so mad if I die with like this much health left. No. Where's... Come on. There's Hiru. Nice. Nice proc. Should be enough. Should be enough, right? Oh, this should be... This should do it. This should do it. There we go. That was too close. That was too close for comfort. Okay. They'll start World War III just to add new ships. I mean, if people are still paying, they'll do things. There are a couple of reasons for the 5 years. The first is if you take minimal hours, you'll be behind on college credits. Yep. Second, a lot of people flip-flop on majors. Yep. And third, no one wants to take extra. Yeah. There's a lot of reasons that people go to 5. Also, failing classes, things like that. Cost of college has increased way more than inflation. That is true. Yeah, very true. Yep. Inflation of education expenses has been higher than the standard basket of inflation used by the Federal Reserve and the Freddie. Yeah, basically Fred. Okay. Okay, you like just 3 videos. You know, some people have, other people, each people have their own style, and, you know, some people in there. Hello, Galaxy. Hello, YouTube says hi. Back in the day, my mother would send me to the store with $1, and I could come back with 2 cartons of milk, a dozen eggs, and a loaf of bread. Can't do that nowadays. Too many security cameras. That's actually a really good joke. I like that joke. If you guys didn't get it, it's because he's stealing. And it's also a joke about mass surveillance, which is like a super big problem that, you know, during times like COVID and during times like all these unrest, people kind of forget about it. I mean, that's how authoritarian regimes come to be, is when people are scared of something, they forget about things like privacy and important things like that. So anyway, we're trying to stay light. What are you guys doing? You keep bringing me back into the dark. Sing us a song. I don't sing very well. I'm a very bad singer. You don't want to hear me sing. You would pay to make me not sing. Okay. Is Arknights based on anything like how our Azur Lane is based on naval history? Not that I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure it's just like a cute anime girl tower defense game with a gotcha. Evil, your voice is creepy. Evil, you tested out the game with me, didn't you? You and Mina both tested out the Azur Lane content creator game with me before we gave it to the other content creators. So, like, your voice wasn't that bad. I had no problem with it. At least I don't remember it being bad. He's too popular. He can't catch up with chat. Yes, you're right. Even though viewer count didn't go up. Yeah, I mean, you guys are... We're talking now. I like an engaged chat. Well, seriously considered Hood as a flagship. Winning stage is more... fine. I'm also lazy. But we will put Hood as the flagship to make you happy. You happy now? There. Nice clutch. I think it's unnecessary to be self-gimping. Probably. We can almost make a full Cleveland fleet with the converted light carriers that were Cleveland converts. I mean, can't you make like a full Cleveland fleet with just like Cleveland Muse, the baby one, and normal Cleveland? In state surveillance nation, we are all cam girl. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure people are already analyzing the audio waves of this channel and can tie it back to phone calls I've made or something like that. Like that's technology is definitely possible. Is this a ship-foo stream or an IRL stream? It's technically a ship-foo stream, but it's not sticking that way. Arknight is fiction. Yep. It's not lighthearted. Yeah, we are surprisingly not very lighthearted today. Sorry, guys. Apologize. Arknights isn't as waifu hard as Azur Lane. I mean, Arknights has male characters and their art is more edgy. See, Arknights is just like tower defense. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a good game, but it's like your pitch to me is, here's a gotcha tower defense game. It's not something that is going to make me be like, I'm going to spend a whole bunch of time. Am I sure it's programmed nicely? Probably. Is it managed by Yostar and thus going to be kind to its players? Yes. So do I think people should try it out if they want that sort of thing? Sure. I know for a fact I'm not going to like a gotcha tower defense game. It's just not something that I'm going to have fun with. So I don't play Arknights. Crosswave. I have Crosswave. I bought Crosswave. I have one Crosswave video. It did terrible. Crosswave was also kind of a bust, in my opinion, in playing it. And so I probably will, because I have a friend and she wants to play Crosswave with me. But it's not a high priority. We'll eventually get around to it. Oh, you fixed your voice. Well, that makes more sense. Microsoft Sam or any other text have more intonation. Yikes. I have a full RNG main fleet. RNG? Like Ranger RNG? The baby one. Okay. 2 hours today refresh. I meant Arknights. Its store is more gritty. Okay. Put Minneapolis in the middle to increase survivability. I get it, guys. I get it. Happy? Alright, look. Now we're actually playing a meta fleet. I guess that is kind of the name of my channel. Well, that makes sense. Cleveland fleet is 3 Cleveland in front ships and Baton. Independence and... Or Baton and Independence who were converted Cleveland ships. Oh! That's something I knew. I didn't know Baton was a converted Cleveland ship. Interesting. Okay, cool. That's an interesting meme fleet. Arknights is a puzzle game instead of a side-scrolling shooter. Yeah. Yostar Magical Translation is in effect for Arknight. Night, everyone. Great stream as always. Thank you for stopping by. I know it was a little bit longer. It's over 3 hours now, but thank you for stopping by. It was fun. Mostly ship-foo related. You know, a little bit of diverging from that, but good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. Arknights is also hilariously designed as if they really don't want people to play a long time. Like I said, I don't have like front-hand experience with it, so most of what I know from it is the fact that like most people that play Azur Lane also play it, and I checked it out definitely when it first came out to see if it was for me. But yeah, it does sound like that. CVs with R and G skill to plane spam forever. Oh, are you talking about like that quick takeoff thing where they just like retake off every time? Okay. We're getting pretty close here. I think we're gonna have to call it and make sure that we go check the place. I'm pretty sure Nelson won, but we never know. I know Nexus was 1 point off. Duchy was probably an exercise off. Go see if anyone else made some Admiral of the Navy. If you make an Admiral of the Navy and between now and the end of the season, make sure to screenshot it, send it in the Amagi chat on my Discord server, because then we'll get you in. Are we on D2? Did we even get to D3? Did we even get to D3? No, no. So optimistic. I was like, oh, I'm so ready for this. This is why I'm not built for a grind game. I'm not built for a grind game, guys. I gotta be honest though, grinding with you guys on stream is significantly better than grinding by myself. In before Zero Dave uses Long Island? So I know we have when is season 3 dropping in EN server? It is dropping at the exact same time as the Chinese server and the Japanese server. When is it dropping in the Japanese server? We don't know. They're not finished developing yet. So so it's probably going to be, I would not expect it this month. I'd be shocked if it was this month. So SP requires average level 110. I'm at 111. I'm at 110 average level for 2 full fleets. You could take out one of the ships that's below 111 and just like, depending on how leveled they are. Yeah, those level requirements are, you know, hard mode requirements are always a pain. All right, I don't know. This one we might not actually. I might have to manual this one again. No, no, no. What's no, no, no? Poggers. I saw you this time, Clear Echo. I saw you. They're a long ways off if they have no idea on the release date yet. They're probably between 3 and 6 months. They said they take about 4 months for a major event to get done. So, I mean, that would put it right around the time of October, which would give us just under a year for PR2. That would allow for like free to play players to get dev level 30. Obviously, the whales have gotten dev level 30 so far, but the everybody else is still not. Lowest ship is in the fleet is 104 or 105. Yeah, so if you take that out, would that average you over? That should give you 1, right? Because that's you're seven levels below. Oh no. Yeah, I was gonna say you're like 7 levels below or something like that. Almost caught up with chat. Cool. Yeah, we're basically caught up with chat. Which is kind of funny because so you guys are delayed probably like 10-15 seconds from me. Then you come back in and I'm delayed, and then I'm behind, and then when I talk it's delayed to you and delayed. So yeah, so it's kind of an interesting conversation to have with people when you're on stream with a little bit of latency period. Do you prefer normal videos or streaming? I can tell you for a fact that even like today, the amount of effort that goes into a stream is so much less than a video. So for me to do a stream, I spent a good couple hours, more like 6-7 hours, 8 hours, whatever, like figuring out how I was going to do it. But now at this point, it's more like it takes me 20 minutes to get it set up for a stream. And then I just get to talk to you guys, play the game. It's fun. I enjoy it. As a viewer, I prefer videos. I like guide videos. I think they're helpful for lasting impressions on the community. And so I like making videos, but streaming is much easier. So it really comes a question to how burnt out I am. If I'm super busy and feeling burnt out, streaming is a nice relaxation that I can just do and connect with you guys and still like not like, I don't know, it's just like a nice break. But videos, I think, are just like a better contribution to the community, because like right now, what, 50 some people are here, which is great. You guys, I get to connect with you 53 people. I love that. But it's different than having a video that people for the next year are going to get to be able to get help from. So it's a little different. Should I owe St. Louis or Algeria? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I mean, St. Louis has kind of been like my first PR ship and been through. She was my first ship for a bunch of things. So I have a special place in my heart for St. Louis. But you know, go with what you want. Videos tend to have a goal or a point or an objective. I mean, most of my streams still have a point. I mean, my point today was to get Admiral of the Navy. My point today was to figure out who's my Vice Admiral and my elites in my guild. My point today was to pull Richelieu, and then whatever time left over was to grind with you guys, basically. So like I have objectives and whatnot for my streams, but they're, yeah. My thoughts are not as well concisely thought together. That's for certain. He wants to connect with us. Well, streams are usually lighthearted socialization. Yeah, it's like we're all it's like the 50 of us are all playing a video game together. We were a little bit higher earlier. I'm pretty sure we were actually higher at the time that my stream crashed at the beginning. But that was just not going to be fun for anybody if it was just lagging like that the whole time. If you prefer Algeria, then go with Algeria. Go with it. Yep. Decisions, but you know, a video has to impress in and of itself and causes more work as it's final when it's done. A stream is in the moment and depends on stuff that's going on. Yeah, the streams definitely take a very different take. Like, you got to be a little bit quicker on your feet. I'm certainly not the best at that. As you can see how far behind chat I am here. Videos, you have more time to like figure out what you're doing. I'm not necessarily the biggest script guy, but you basically kind of have a script, and you can always redo something. I prefer Sanryu. Is harem an option? I mean, yeah, why not both? Why not both is the question. Good night, have fun. Thank you, Buster Blader. I used my 2 other oaths in Jianbar and Richelieu. Okay. All right, guys, I think it's time to decide who's getting our first Admiral of the Navy. Do you think Crimson Axis and Azur Lane will have a different guild campaign? I think that would be a fantastic use of guild choosing factions, because you can switch them. You can switch your faction in the guild. So the fact that, like, if you choose the wrong one, you can always switch. I think that would be an excellent use of that feature. Great idea. All right, see you, Greg Smith. I'm gonna be hanging out not too much longer here either. I gotta get going. We're really just gonna be deciding who gets that Vice Admiral, and we're gonna be checking on some other stuff. But basically, that's just this. Okay, righty. Just oath Mutski and go to jail. Gosh. Okay. Death's Head gets first. Kovacs gets second. Nelson gets third. Death's Head, I don't know if he joined the stream today. Or Kovacs. I know they've both been in stream before. Henry, so close. Dutchy, so close. Wow. We got 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. And then 8. Nice. And 11. Yeah, very nice. You're welcome, Minty. Thank you guys for coming back. I know we had a lot more issues this time around. Hopefully next week we can, or I guess in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks we can actually improve upon that, not have the same issues, and take advantage of Malam's very generous donation, and get to whale a little bit. That'll be fun for me. I hope it'll be fun for you guys too. I'm just making a double check, make sure I didn't miss anybody who did make it. So I think we have our official winner for our first one. I think we have our official winner, and he even beat me. So that's impressive. Alrighty, let's go at him. And don't worry, people who are still interested in getting the second Vice Admiral spot, you have until the end of the season to jump up. So, yep, these are all the people who got elites here. I'm pretty sure, didn't missing anybody. Was he in here? I don't think he was in there this week. I know he has been in the past. Yep, that's everybody. Okay, so our winner is Nelson. Congratulations to Nelson for being first place. Welcome to being an officer. They call it officer here? Oh, it is officer. It used to be Vice Admiral, right? I thought it was whatever. Officer. Okay, I was wrong, but welcome to being an officer, Nelson. You were one of the 3 people I was expecting to win this. I was expecting 3 people to really compete for this. You go really hard. I mean, look at that activity level right now. That's it's higher than me. I guess technically it's not higher than police, but it's pretty high. But congratulations, Nelson. And yep, the second guild on the servers is going to be the opposite. That's what we did. For our beta, we have the second guild be Crimson Axis, the main guild be Azur Lane. So we have the second guild switch it up. That's exactly what we did for the beta, and I think that is going to be good in case there is a difference. Okay, I think that about wraps it up. I want to thank you guys for coming back, for watching, for sticking with us. I know it was a long stream, and we had a lot of technical difficulties. If you count the technical difficulties, we've been streaming for over 5 hours. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, and take care. I am signing off.